This is Rodney, and I'm back, baby. And I wanted to come and run my mouth. What's up, Kenya? How you doing? What's going on, baby? We're gonna wait for a few more people to get in, then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Girl, I want to go to Ross. I bet y'all like, girl, she stay in Ross. I love Ross. Um, and plus I just need to go and find some things that I've been looking for. So yeah. We're gonna go ahead and go to Ross. One of the Rosses by me. Well, not by me, but um they close at 11 and then one closes at 10. So I want to get out of here at a decent time tonight so I can make it to Ross dress for less. hmm What's up, Makeup Unity? What's up, Shauna Michelle? What's up, Lena? What's up, Ashley Talks Tea? Yes. What's up, Barb Meets World and Brussels No Sprouts? What's up, Keisha? I am Empress. What's up, Veronica? What's going to? What's up, Miss G for real? What's up, Jasmine? What's up, Sharon and Taz? What's up, Miss Shannon? What's up? I'm not gonna make it. Yes, we are, baby. We gonna make it, baby. What's up, Barb? What's up, E Michelle? Baby. Oh. What's up, Maika? Yes. Okay. What's up, Crystal and Tay? What's up, Aaliyah? What's up, Montrez and Chantelli? Mm-hmm. They coming in, baby. What's up, LaJonda? What's up? Is it LaJonda or LaWanda? What's up, Nerlene? Baby, I didn't want nothing. I just want to come down here and just do a little 1-2. You know, just do a little 1-2. Um, Girl. Okay, y'all. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it about 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Everybody get your cocktails or whatever you do. I'm not judging, baby. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, y'all. So, okay, we can just start out with what y'all call him. What's his name? C Breezy. What's his name? C Breezy. Chris Brown. This is just a quick update. Just a quick update. Y'all know he was arrested the other day because they say, girl, I don't fight, I don't argue, I just hit you with a bottle. I didn't know y'all was doing that for real. In real life. I knew that was a song. Remember back in the day, it was a song called I Don't Fight. Hey, I don't argue. I just hit that with a bottle. I hit that bit with a bottle. You remember that song? See, y'all gotta be a certain age to know what I'm talking about. If you ain't about 30 plus, 35 plus, you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But it was a song called Hit 'em with a Bottle. Well, it was called Bottle Action. That was the title of the song. I didn't know y'all was really out here hitting people with bottles. Girl, anyways. This is according to People. Chris Brown released on $6.7 million bail. Girl. Can continue with upcoming tour after arrest in grievous bodily harm case. Just a quick, what's up, Nia? Hey, Rodney, I'm ready for the mess. Thank you so much, Nia. Long story short, Chris Brown has been released on the $6.7 million bail after being arrested on May the 15th. The singer is accused of attacking producer Abe Dlow with a bottle, not a bottle, baby, a tequila bottle. I don't know what type of tequila it was. I'm assuming it was 1942 because that's what the girls with money drink. You know, I ain't made my way to 1942 yet. I'm still stuck in the 1800 Casamigos. Okay. Anything past Don Julio Ectafulio Anything past Don Julio Casamigos is out of my price range. So shout out to the girls. Shout out to the girls who can afford Castle Azul and 1942. We still down here with the 1800 and the Casamigos and the Don Julio. Yeah, we ain't made it there quite yet. So I'm just assuming that when he hit that producer in the head with a bottle, I'm just assuming it was 1942. It could have been Don Julio too. I mean, Don Julio is all the same, but but it could have been the Don Julio or it was a 1942. Okay. Brown was previously denied bail during a court hearing on May the 16th. What's up, Diva? So, Chris is out. Girl, let me say something. I don't think I have ever heard of anybody having a $6.7 million bail. I'm sure it's a case out there. When I tell you they was trying to make sure he didn't get out, girl, $6.7 million bail. So he had to pay what, 10% of that, right? I don't know how it works over there. Over here, it's like 10%, right? Is that what it is? Right? I don't know what it is over there, baby. Over here, I think all you gotta pay is 10%. Over there, girl, you might have to pay the full thing or half. Girl, $6.7 million bail. Yeah, they say, girl, we're gonna put it at a number. We're gonna try to make sure he don't get out. Or we're gonna shake his pockets. Girl, we're gonna shake his pockets, girl. Shang-a-lang-a-lang. Girl, we're gonna shake his pockets a little bit. Oh, for real? UK at one point was 50%. My cousin stayed in jail for 2 months. I know they did. I know they did. Girl, who got 10% of $6.7 million just sitting around? Okay. Girl, who got 10% or 20% or 50% of $6.7 million just sitting around for a rainy day? Absolutely not. Chris would have stayed in jail. If that had anything to do with me, he would have stayed in jail. Even if it was 10%. Okay? But he's out, and they say that he's going to be, he made it in time for, his tour. I still think it's weird, and it just goes to show how some people think they're above the law. Girl, you can thumb your nose at the law all you want to, but girl, if they say your court date is on this day, I've learned the hard way. Don't go to court if you want to. You're gonna have a warrant out for your arrest. Okay, even if it is for a little ticket, you better go to court, girl. Who knows that they have a warrant out, girl, for your arrest, and you go back to the scene of the crime? Chris knew what happened. Now, I don't know if he hit that man with a bottle or not, but they say you hit him with the bottle. Why would you go back over there? Girl, as soon as your feet hit the concrete, girl, your hands was behind your back. Girl, that don't make no goddamn sense. Anyways, shout out to Chris Brown, girl. I know some of y'all, say y'all already got y'all tickets. I think some of y'all told me the other night. One of you told me, I know that your sister loves Chris Brown. So hopefully, girl, he don't get back in trouble. I mean, that nigga, girl. Girl. Hey, what's up, James? Thank you. I got it from Tarjay before y'all started banning, before y'all went on y'all strike. I got this from Tarjay. Believe it or not, girl, I'll be trying to support the black people, girl. So like every month in February, Target, they have their section where they bring in like black designers. And so I always go to Target in February, Black History Month, and I pick up a little, 1, 2, to try to help the black girls and black boys out. You know what I'm trying to say, girl. It wasn't number like $12.99, like $12.99. You know what I'm saying? Like $12.99, I believe. But what's up, James? Thank you so much. Let's move on. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, just a heads up. Just a heads up. Allies of the community and gay boys in the community, once we get to Bossman Dlow, and Timmy, girl, it's gonna be a real uncomfortable conversation, girl. And some of y'all gonna roll y'all eyes at me, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Some of y'all might even leave the chat, and I'm okay with that too. But it's gonna have to be some things. Some things will be said. Some things will be said. Some of y'all might not care, but I know some of the gay boys who watch me, they panties might be tied in a little, a little ruffle when it's all said and done. Ooh, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I already know what's about to happen. Let's move on to Drew. I told y'all, girl, I'm really trying to time myself tonight. The other night we almost did good, girl. The other night when I did my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, I almost did good, but I didn't do good because we still stayed on for like 2 hours and 30 minutes. But girl, we really could have been done within like an hour and 15, hour and 30, but y'all know how we get to doing. So anyways, okay. Baby, if you sensitive, leave. Okay. Okay, so let's just talk about Drew. And then we can move on to Bossman Dlow and Timmy. So Drew did an interview with Carlos King. And I did not watch the interview. However, I saw some clips. I'm really not into Drew like that. I mean, she all right, but I ain't into Drew like that. You know what I'm saying? But I did, of course, find some things interesting that she said. This is what she had to say as it relates to Porsha. I got this clip from the Neighborhood Talk. Wait, Drew Sidora says Porsha knew her and Dennis were working together and even told her she loved the music but switched up on the RHOA cameras. Girl, listen to this. I'm going to tell y'all why I told y'all so. Listen, come on, hold up.
That's what it was. And so I didn't get any return phone calls. It was not reciprocated. It wasn't reciprocated. I'm reaching out. You're not reaching out to me. When she heard about the divorce, she never reached out to me. When I heard about her divorce, I immediately reached out to her. But at a certain point in time, and I have the text messages, where I was like, you need to call me, And she said, well, let's go to eat. I said, listen. She wanted to know, what are the new girls like? I don't know about the new girls. I don't know anything. But I need to see you. I need to talk to you. Oh, not you trying to bait me. Girl, I need to talk to you because I felt like it was something that was important to talk about. So she called me. We had a conversation. She's like, yeah, I know. I love the music. I love what you and Dennis are doing. We were in this studio and Dennis will call her. Hey, girl. She knew what we were doing. She knew what we were working on. Dennis was like, she loves this track. She loves this track.
What's Porsha's favorite track on your album?
All of them, child. All of them, okay? She said the album is a hit. So she looked for that.
Now, let me tell y'all something. I said in my review, when Shamia played her song at the table before Bang Bang Edie decided to threaten Kenya with pistols and whips. Y'all tell me y'all remember me saying this. I said, how would Porsha know what Drew sounds like unless she's listened to her music and she ain't listened to Drew's music? So for her to sit here and keep saying that sounds like Drew when Shamia was playing her song, you wouldn't know that because you haven't listened to Drew's music. You don't know Drew's voice. You don't know Drew's voice. Now it makes sense why she said it. Because she had already heard some of Drew's songs. That's why she was saying, that sounds like Drew. Girl, you have picked a fight with Drew because you did not want to talk about your real life. I knew something because I'm like, you don't even know how Drew sound. We don't know how Drew sound. I don't know Shamia's voice, and no, I don't know Shamia's voice, and I don't know Drew's voice. So if you played a song by either one, I would probably be like, girl, I guess that's Drew or Shamia, girl. I don't know. But Porsha, who knows Shamia's singing voice, because one, she's been knowing Shamia since they were little girls or young girls. Hello? You're my stomach. She's been knowing Shamia since they were young girls. And as much as Shamia sings on our TV screens, I know Shamia keeps girl a song coming out of her goddamn throat around Porsha. Two, her and Porsha have sung together. Porsha knows Shamia's singing voice. They've sang together before. So how's your friend who you've been friends with since high school? Girl, this girl, every time we look up Shamia is singing. You don't know her singing voice. You're lying. You know her singing voice. You were just hating on Shamia because you didn't want to hear her song. That's all that was. Two, you literally have made this fake beef with Drew, knowing damn well it wasn't a beef. Girl, because you don't want to talk about Simon. Girl, you don't want to talk about how you got with Simon and why y'all getting a divorce. So you would rather just get on TV and lie. I knew something was up when Porsha was saying, girl, that's Drew. You don't know Drew's voice though. You do know Drew's voice. Because girl, you don't pretty much listen to the album, girl. Girl, and that, thank you. And that's why Drew was looking confused, like, oh girl, you really trying me. I knew something was up. I knew something was up. Girl, like, and you, can I break the, I knew Porsha had to be lying. That's why she was so nervous. That's why she was so nervous when they went to Shamia's house and they all went upstairs and she wanted to have a moment. She was like, can I break the fourth wall? And she kept licking her teeth. And you know. And I was like, girl, she must got some new teeth. I said, girl, Porsha got some new teeth because girl, she can't even talk. Girl, she keep licking her teeth. Like she holding her back from falling out. And you know what you did. And Drew like, what I do? You know, you are a lying bitch. Girl, what? Oh! I told y'all about Porsha. Girl, I don't know, girl. Porsha be lying. Porsha made up a beef with Drew, knowing damn well it wasn't no beef. Now, I'm not going to lie. Drew was trying to put 20 on 10 when she was like, Dennis is my angel. He's the reason why I got out of bed at night. He helps me. You know all that shit that Drew was saying. But at the end of the day, I always said I believe Drew when she said I tried to get in contact with Porsha. I don't mind giving the girls their props when they, saying, okay, girl, I believe it when she said that. Cousin Rodney will always be vindicated. Thank you, girl. I will always be vindicated. I will be vindicated. Girl, shout out to Karen. Girl, I will be vindicated. I'm always vindicated. All right, girl. Now this is what Drew had to say about Phaedra. Carlos King asked her about Phaedra's return to the show, and this is what Drew had to say. Take a listen.
Are in the middle of the rest of the season. Phaedra's coming back.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Phaedra's return to the show?
Phaedra is an OG. Mm-hmm. So I always got to respect an OG. That's just how I operate. However, I know she didn't do a lot on Married to Medicine. And then she came on our show pretty much at the end. But I'm hoping that we'll see her next year. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
What did she do when she came back?
Well, she was trying to get to know everybody, so she gave us faces, and she gave a lot of faces, you know, and some laughs, and yeah. So I can't say anything bad per se. I can't say anything bad. I can't. And we were pretty much done. You know what I mean? The work was done. So we'll see. We'll see season 17, what's in store.
We are in the middle.
Yeah. So basically, Porsha ain't give nothing. Thank you, Erica De Niro TV. The people say every time Porsha lies, she grows another tooth. Okay, Drew won't be here next year either, girl. Okay, girl, quiet as it's kept, girl. I don't think none of them gonna have no job. Listen, again, it sounds like Phaedra came in and fell flat. At this point, I don't know what's going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just don't. I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. I don't know. I guess I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Like, it sounds like it's a setup. I don't know. I think that people are going to be disappointed in Phaedra's return. I don't think Phaedra's going to bring anything back but a bust down and twerking. I mean, Porsha's already told us in the after show that she wanted Phaedra back on the show because Phaedra brings that twerk energy. So, I mean, like, I guess. But maybe I'm hating because y'all know I don't too much care for Phaedra anyways. So, maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I'm just a hater. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what Phaedra brings. When she comes, I think she comes back this week. Yeah, she comes back this week. She comes back this Sunday. But a part of me feels like Phaedra is not coming back until the end of the episode. Because when you think about it, that the what is it called? Bang Bang is having an event next week or this Sunday, and I didn't see Phaedra at the table. Maybe she was at the table, and I just don't remember seeing her. Maybe she was, but I don't remember seeing her at the table. And I refuse to believe that girl. She just came back, and the event happened after Phaedra's entrance to the show, and she didn't go to the event. So maybe she was there. We'll see. But nonetheless, she comes back this Sunday, and then I think they have like 4 or 5 episodes left. I heard it's only 16 episodes. It may be 17. I know usually when they do the review, when they do the reunion, they usually do it when they have about 5 episodes left, right? Like 4 or 5. They usually do when they have about 4 or 5 episodes left in the season. But maybe they have more than that. I don't know. Maybe they have more. Anyway, shout out to RHOA. All right, y'all. We're going to close it out with this. Rapper Bossman Dlow responds to gay rumors after allegedly being outed. So for those who don't know, I don't know who Bossman Dlow is, and I don't know who Timmy is. But for those who are wondering, it was the guy in the thumbnail with ox blood, maroon, dark purple, whatever color it was, like fur coat on, and then it was, I'm assuming, I don't know their pronouns, the person in the pink lingerie. So Florida-bred rapper Bossman Dlow has officially responded to gay rumors and allegations that he was attempting to meet with a male OF creator. OF creator Timmy Bandsome shared screenshots and messages of his interaction with the rapper online after Bossman Dlow allegedly refused to pay him for sexual favors. So this is some of the alleged text messages between Bossman Dlow and Timmy that Timmy posted. And it goes a little something like this. What's your real name? I ain't giving mine, yin give yours. Girl, they put yin. YENN, yin give yours. And confusing how? Justin, my real name. So that's Timmy. Oh Lord, so you is that. That shit is deaf confusing. And then Timmy responded to Bossman and said, yeah, I know, sorry. God made me this pretty. I understand if you not effing with me now, though. And then Bossman Low allegedly responded, I appreciate you being real. I never did that. I don't want to be all over the blogs and shit. And then he also responded, just looked at your Twitter too. I can see now you just do people any kind of way. Now, this is a different thread, okay? And then Timmy, aka Justin, or Justin, aka Timmy, responded, I haven't done nothing to you though. So what you talking about? And then Bossman allegedly responded and said, I'm just saying you not genuine for real. You just about money. Fuck a bond, fuck a real friend, real vibe. Girl, let me stop right there. Girl, I want to stop right there. Y'all niggas make me sick. I am not America's Next Top Model. Okay? I think I'm an average looking black man. I think I'm cute. I think I got a nice looking smile. But girl, I'm not winning no top model competitions no time soon. I think that it is absolutely blasphemy for this nigga, girl, to be posted up on his Instagram page with money and dollar bills, $100 bills. These how these niggas be getting y'all. I'm just saying you not genuine for real. You just about money. Nigga, you just about money? Because when I looked at his Instagram page, all he doing is just posted up with money, 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 money. Girl, it would be different if you look like Tyson Beckford. Then maybe because of the way that you look, the niggas will probably just suck you up and go about their business. But you don't look like Tyson Beckford. And that's why Timmy said, run me my coin. All you talking about is linking up and having sex. That's what Timmy responds to him. You act like we can pop out and be in a relationship, though. That's another thing, too. I'm about to sound real hoish right now. You want that boy to come over there so you can get sucked up and fuck him out. But then you don't want to come off the shang-a-lang-a-lang. What else would your relationship be about? Because the truth of the matter is, unless you trying to be Lil Murder, girl, you not walking out with Uncle Clifford. So more than likely, your relationship would just be based off of sex. Because you're not going out in public with Timmy at all. Be very clear. So Timmy knows what's going on. All you want to talk about is sex. And I want to talk about the money. We ain't going out in public. So what else would our relationship be? Except that of girl business. I come over, do what we do, you give me some money, and I go about my business. You're not gonna be my boyfriend, and I'm not gonna be your girlfriend because you're not gonna go out in public with me. So, I mean, you started the conversation talking sexual. What am I supposed to be thinking? LOL. That's what I'm sorry. Bossman said you act like we can pop out and be in a relationship though. That's what he said. And that's the thing. Y'all can't. Girl. Y'all can't. That's the thing. Y'all can't pop out and be in a relationship. Not because he wouldn't pop out, because you wouldn't pop out. Girl. Anyway, so this is what I had to say. So I saw this online, right? Clearly. I saw a lot of people. Right now, I'm really just talking to the gay boys that watch my channel. Maybe even some of the allies, maybe. I saw so many gays upset. Oh, snaps, my cousin out here doing back-to-back lives. Cousin Rodney showing out for us these past 2 weeks. Hey, boo. Hey, what's up, Look Out for Lauren? Thank you so much. Thank you. I saw your thing you posted on Instagram, baby. I love the outfit, the coat with the glasses and the heels. I said, come on, news and neutrals. Okay, but listen. So I saw a lot of people upset that they felt that Timmy had just outed or exposed Bossman Dlow. I just want to start out by saying this. I personally don't believe in outing people or exposing people. I don't even tell y'all would never even know who I'm having sex with. Girl. Like, I don't even, like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Unless they came out and said it. But it damn sure wouldn't be from my mouth. I think it's one thing for, us to get on here and kiki and talk about who we think is one of the kids, who we think is one of the boys, right? Girl, you think he one of the gays? You think, girl, I'm just gonna go ahead and be messy. You think Tyler Perry one of the kids, right? But we're not outing anybody. I do want to start off and say this too. Well, not start off. I want to go into this too. I do think this is like one of those conversations where I can see both sides. Before we go deeper into the conversation, I want to say to Timmy and people who like exposing people or see that there's no problem. Hey, Rodney, I actually enjoyed Drew's interview, and Carlos King, she cleared up a lot, even if she's still lying a little. Girl, okay. People like Timmy, I want to tell you, brother to brother, sister to sister, girl, these niggas are ignorant. And your family will be walking around here with your picture on a shirt because we've seen this story play out one too many times before they let it be known that they like a little bussy, a little dick, girl, all of the above. They will have you laying under a white sheet. We see the story and hear the story too many times of these men involved with the gay boys, the trans girls, before they let it be known that they like a little something extra, they will off you. So you got to be real careful when y'all want to deal with down low men and trade and niggas who ain't really out. And the sad thing about it is after they off you, we find out that they like a little something extra. This is what Man Dlo came out and said. I ain't trying to beat nobody on the internet. I don't even play them games. Just keep shit in the streets when you decide you want to play with a real street nigga. So now he's sending you a veiled threat, Timmy. For the life that lives in my body, I don't even know why y'all even still deal with niggas who are down low. I remember I used to always say, I would talk to somebody who down low. If they had a little bit of money, I would talk to them. And then one day a light bulb went off and said, girl, no, you won't. Because while you might be getting some out of the situation, girl, before he let it be known that he fuck around with you, you will end up in somebody's river. So now, Timmy, you've decided to out this man, and now he's issuing you a veiled threat. Like I always say, I like my men to be gay. And for the people who might be new to my channel, we've had this conversation plenty of times. I like my men to be gay. Real gay. I need you to be out. I need you to be twisting down the street, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things I ain't got time for. It's already too much stuff you have to worry about when dealing with people. The last thing I need to be worried about is, girl, if somebody find out that you like me, girl, what you gonna do to me? Because you don't want nobody to find out that you like me. I don't have time for it. The whole exposing and out dilemma, I don't like when people are exposed or outed on one side, because I've been in the scenario, the situation where I was still dealing with my sexuality, right? The attraction to the performance of toxic, aggressive masculinity needs to be unpacked. Come on, I might not make it. Come on, baby. I've lived in that experience where, like, I was dealing with my sexuality, even though people already knew I was gay when I was a little boy, right? They were already calling me gay. They already probably knew I was gay since I was a little boy. I've always been asked, "Are you gay?" Right? Can I ask you a question? What? Are you gay? No. Can I ask you a question? Don't get offended. What? Are you gay? So I know what it feels like to be going through the motions of trying to figure out who you are. And people are asking you questions about your sexuality, and you already know how people feel about gays. So the last thing you want to do is come out and say you gay, because I know how y'all really feel about me. But then you already know I'm gay. That's why you asking. You know what I'm saying? It's like this whole, it's like being on a merry-go-round. So on one side, I get it. But then the other side, and this is just me, in my honest opinion, I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like there's just a tad bit difference between people who are down low and men who are gay. I mean, men who are not out. I'll just use me for an example. And maybe because I was never afforded the opportunity to live a down low life, girl, I never did. I was not out. Even though people knew that I was gay, or they assumed I was gay, and the assumption was correct, clearly, okay, girl. But even though people assumed I was gay or knew that I was gay, that question and that homophobic laugh. Thank you, immaterial boy. They knew I was gay. They assumed I was gay, which was true. Until I became comfortable with my sexuality, even if you asked me, and I could have just came from, girl, Bartinis. I could have just came from, girl, 2020. If you asked me, was I gay? I would probably tell you no. But I never consider myself down low. Never. I just wasn't out. Even though the people have been calling me gay. But as far as my answer is gonna be no. Okay, you gay? No. Can I ask you a question? What is it? Don't get offended. Girl, just ask me the question. Are you gay? No. Oh, okay. Then you walk off like, girl, he gay. I feel like when I think of down low men, I'm sorry. I think of someone who is violent sometimes. Not every down low man, I know. Not every down low man, I know. But when I think of some down low men, I think of someone who deceives people. They're violent. When I look at the stories of when these trans girls are off, when the gay boys are off, it's always a person who fits a certain aesthetic. And we're going to get into the aesthetics of the gay boys in a little bit. When you look at the boys who off the gay boys or the gay girls, it's always, I'm going to go ahead and say it, ghetto hood dirty trade. And maybe it's because me, Saucy Santana, Lil Nas X, maybe, we don't have the privilege of being down low because of our mannerisms, the way that we speak sometimes. We just they gonna automatically know sometimes that we gay. Being in the closet versus being in the closet versus being in the closet and barricading the door. Baby, come on, Chateau. When you look at the news and you see these boys, these men who take the lives of trans girls and trans women, they always have a certain aesthetic. And it's ghetto hood dirty trade. You have down low men who work on Wall Street, who wear a suit, and it is what it is. But what I'm saying is when I look at the news and I see the boys who taking the girls and boys out, they look a certain way. Oh, Bartini is a club. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bartini's was a club back in the day. It was a gay club. 2020 was called Club 2020. That was a gay club also back in the day. Yes, I'm sorry. Bartini is a gay club. Sorry. Was a gay club in 2020. Club 2020 was also a gay club. They just do. I was disappointed in the response from some of you gays online. In the way that you decided to respond to Timmy outing this man. I get that it's a touchy subject. I do. Like I said, I understand how it feels to be feeling like you're trapped and you really don't know. You're trying to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? And people asking you, are you gay? And you already know how low key how y'all talk about me. You know what I'm saying? And you want me to come out and tell you I'm gay? Why? So you can mistreat me? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. But the amount of gays that I saw on Twitter dragging Timmy, I don't know if it was because you were trying to defend Man Dlo. I don't know. But let's be very fucking clear. While you're out here dragging Timmy, who gives me young queen, Man Dlo would not come to defend you. Because as far as he's concerned, you're a faggot. So when I see y'all down there defending, running to the A, you out at that man, you really think that when conversations are being held, especially with down low men, that they're not dragging you by your fucking knees, by your ankles? And y'all have the nerve to be, when I tell you one thing I can't stand, and maybe it's because I have gotten to a certain age. We're in 2025. When I was growing up, it was a little different. You know what I'm saying? things have gotten better, but they still don't really too much care for the LGBTQ, but things have gotten better, right? But one thing I can't stand is an old pick-me punk who will throw their sister or brother under the bus to run and protect trade. When I tell y'all make me so motherfucking sick. Because Bossman Dlow and his homeboys will be the main ones dragging you because you're a faggot. You think that when the conversations are being held about you being a punk, you think Bossman Dlow and any other nigga who might like a little bussy on the weekend, you think they coming to your defense? You think they standing up and saying something? No. They probably calling you a faggot with the other ones, knowing they a faggot too. That be the gag to me. That be the gag to me. And y'all come down to the internet dragging Timmy. You could say, Timmy, you should have exposed that man and just gone by your business. But you want to drag him into defense of trade. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Bossman Dlow was the one when he was probably younger who was picking on the boys on the playground, who was calling the boys gay. That was Bossman Dlow probably. He's the one who's gonna tell you, I'm gonna meet you in the streets. We're gonna keep it gangster. You want to play these street games? I'll show you some street games. Bossman Dlow don't give a fuck about you. You a punk. And that's what y'all need to realize. You're a punk. He ain't gonna never, ever, 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 never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever defend you. He ain't gonna never, ever, never, 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 ever, ever, ever come to your defense. He ain't gonna never, ever, never, ever, never, ever come to your aid. And when they sitting around the kitchen table calling us all types of faggots and punks, he gonna join in. And then here go your stupid ass running down to the internet defending trade. Like a fucking idiot. And you know what else kind of gagged me too? The amount of gay men I saw on the internet making fun of, trying to drag Timmy because of the way that he appears. It's always them who always out the people. Have y'all noticed it's a certain type of aesthetic that they give? And I'm clicking on y'all pictures. And I'm clicking on y'all profiles on Instagram. Let me be very clear. Y'all have no self-awareness. And we done all been through it. Some of us, including me, used to think that we were more mask presenting than what we really are. Girl, you really ain't. The same way they was clocking me, they was clocking you. Y'all down to the internet basically trying to shame Timmy for being effeminate. Bitch, you ain't too far off. I'm clicking on y'all profiles. Y'all giving arched eyebrows too. Y'all giving arching y'all back too. What it really is, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. I'm just gonna keep it on the gays. I was about to start bringing other people into it. What the problem is y'all don't understand how trade, the down low man, like allegedly Bossman Dlow and Dwight Howard, how they like the girls with a little extra. You walking around here doing your best to present as a man, as masculine. And then you got Timmy who walking around here, girl giving body yaddy yaddy, makeup, eyelashes, girl wearing heels. You got the niggas over there in the White House bed with 40-inch bust downs. He fucking niggas named Miss Kitty. All the niggas who we've seen who is attached to the White Howard, girl, they are a real effeminate man. And so y'all don't understand how the White Howard, how Bossman Dlow is attracted to that. They don't want you, girl. They and the thing is, the white thing, and that's the thing, and the white is problematic. And y'all be mad about that. Y'all ought to be glad I ain't been invited to the White House. The way they say he over there. Girl, let me shut up. It's giving jealousy. It's giving jealousy. It's giving jealousy. Because y'all can't grasp why these men are attracted to that. And then y'all want to get on the internet trying to shame them because they're too effeminate. And the gag is y'all act like y'all walking around here like y'all DMX. Girl, y'all act like y'all Tupac. Most of the boys I saw on Instagram and Twitter, when I clicked on y'all profile, especially if y'all had pictures and if it was public, of course, bitch, y'all was giving WOMAN too. While you might not be walking around here like Saucy Santana, while you might not be walking around here like Timmy, girl, you still clockable. They still asking you to, was you gay? Girl. I saw people saying, this is why people think what they think about us. I don't know what y'all mean when y'all say that. When y'all say, this is why people think what they think about us, no, they don't. People don't dislike the LGBTQ community because people like Timmy out other alleged punks. You think that straight people don't like us because of people who out other gays. No, what it is that you're bothered because you think that people like Timmy, if they continue to out trade and DL men, that will cut off your access to the dick. Because the straight men and the straight women, most of them don't give a damn about Timmy exposing the alleged punk. If anything, they probably like, "Ooh, girl, thank you." You think the straight niggas sitting around talking? You think the straight niggas give a damn that Timmy just exposed Bossman Dlo? So who are you talking about cares? No, you care because you think that when the other trade or the other down low men get a hold of what the Timmys of the world are doing, then that's gonna cut off your access to trade. That's all that is. Girl, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. I already know how your mind working. They don't hate us because the other punks are exposing the other punks. They just hate you because you a punk. That's it. It don't have nothing to do with Timmy or any other person or girl exposing the gays. They just hate you because you a punk. That's it. You don't like them because you think that, oh my God, if the other niggas find out that they telling their tea, then they're not gonna want to fool with me. So Timmy, you shut your mouth up because you fucking it up for everybody. they would more than likely be more bothered by a saucy Santana who probably got into it with girls all day. That would probably bother them. But I don't think that straight people are bothered because the other messy queen is outing somebody. They would probably be bothered if the messy queen got into the mix with some woman. Then they would be like, see, that's why I don't fool with them punks. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Y'all messy. But I don't really think that the straights give a damn that Timmy just outed Bossman Dlo. You give a damn. You give a damn. I don't think they give a damn. That's just what I think. If anything, they're going to be like, oh, girl, thank you. That's all I really had to say. That's all I had to say. That's it. I just think it's sad. I think it's sad how so many gay boys were dragging Timmy. I get it. Nobody likes to be outed. Nobody likes to be exposed. But why y'all trying to defend Bossman Dlo? He's not gonna defend you, bitch. Girl, he's not. He's not at all. Girl, the most Bossman gonna get from me is, oh girl, I hope you can get through it. That's all I got for Bossman. I hope you can get through it. I hope you can deal with your sexuality if it is true. But other than that, you ain't getting too much from me. Because I know your kind. Girl, I know your kind, sir. Girl, I know you for your works. But you're not getting too much from me. Y'all like the video for cousin. Thank you, Miss Caramel. You're not getting too much from me. Because I know you for your works. I know you for your works. Because if the roles were reversed, Bossman Dlo will be girl minding his motherfucking business. You better believe it. Like I always tell y'all, girl, mind your business, bitch. Mind your business. Stop standing on a box screaming from the mountaintop for people who would not stand on the box and scream from the mountaintop for you. Yes, I'm gonna treat you how you treat me, and I know how you gonna treat me. I know how the niggas like Bossman gonna treat the punks. I already know, and you know too. You know too. But y'all be such pick-me's for trade that you can't see past the dick. And then y'all get mad at the girls like Timmy because trade don't want you. They want the girls who do a little extra, who got a little extra. Sometimes I've been trying to tell y'all, shout out to my trans girls, shout out to my trans sisters, baby. Sometimes the niggas like girl titties at the top and dick at the bottom. And sometimes they like the girls to wear a little makeup and wigs in the bedroom. See, you think you giving what you think they want, but you ain't what they want. Because if they wanted you, bitch, they would have been in your DM. They wasn't in your DM. They was in Timmy's, bitch. Be very clear. If they wanted your black ass, they would have been in your DM. They wasn't in your DM because they don't want you. They want Timmy. They want the nigga with the bust down who was talking about the white. They want Miss Kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, kitty. They want Kitty. They want the other. What was the other Steven? Who wore wigs and weaves and pumps? They don't want you, girl. And that's why you really mad. Because you think that you present what they want. And they looking past you and looking at Timmy stand behind you. They don't want me, because believe it or not, For them, I'm too much of a nigga for them. Believe it or not. They don't want me. I'm too much of a nigga. They want Timmy, baby. Okay? Be very clear. Ooh, baby. Mm-hmm. 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 But like I said though, Timmy and the boys and girls like Timmy, y'all gonna have to leave. Y'all gonna have to leave the down low man alone, girl, because these niggas is offing y'all, and y'all still ain't learned y'all lesson. I don't even understand why y'all even want to be in proximity to those type of men. I just don't. I don't. And maybe it's because I'm my big ass age now. Maybe they say with age comes wisdom, I guess, girl. But I don't even know why y'all even still deal with those niggas. Girl, go get you a gay man and live happily ever after, girl, if that's what you're looking for. Because as soon as shit go left, honey, they telling you, girl, I'm gonna offer you, bitch. You want to play these street games, bitch? I'm gonna play these street games with you. Mm-mm. Baby, we got through it tonight. Oh, wait. And it's so funny. It's so funny. I'm about to say something. I'm gonna go, girl. We just talking tonight. Like I said, this conversation is for the gays and for the allies, girl. You know what? I've also noticed this too, especially about gay men who feel as though, and I'm gonna leave y'all on this note, especially the gay men who feel, and I used to feel this way, right? When I was younger, I used to kind of feel like, oh, girl, I'm not like those gays. And again, I think that once you get older, you start to realize that, girl, you are one of those gays. Let's be very clear. It doesn't matter how masculine you are. It doesn't matter how straight acting you are. It doesn't matter how deep your voice is. It doesn't matter if you are a top. It doesn't matter if you are a bottom. It doesn't matter if you're a verse. It doesn't matter. Once people find out that you are attracted to men, you will forever and always be a faggot. You will forever and always be a punk. So when y'all walk around here thinking that you're better than the Saucy Santanas, the Lil Nas X's, the Timmys, the Rodneys, and all the other gay boys, just be very clear that when they find out that you like men, you will forever be a sissy. And that is what it is. You ain't no better than saucy. You ain't no better, girl. When they find out that you are attracted to men or sleep with with men, you will always be a faggot. It doesn't matter how masculine you think that you are. It doesn't matter how your voice, girl, can go down as deep as Barry White's. It doesn't matter, girl. It does not matter. So when y'all sit back and think, oh, girl, them type of gays make me sick. Girl, you are that type of gay. You are that type of gay as far as the people are concerned. Be very clear. You ain't no better, baby. You're still a punk. And when they find out you're a punk, they will always let you know. And they will never let you forget. So when I see y'all online thinking that it doesn't apply to you, baby, exactly. And then, baby, girl, don't get me started. And don't get me started how y'all treat the trans girls. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on how y'all treat the trans girls. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done because, bitch, I could go on a whole motherfucking rant. One thing y'all need to start doing, and I'm talking to the LGBTQ community. That's only who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to the LGBTQIA plus community. Y'all need to start having more respect for the trans girls and the effeminate boys. Because be very clear, if it wasn't for the trans girls or the effeminate boys who couldn't fit in, bitch, y'all wouldn't be able to be Tootsie rolling down in Pride this weekend in DC. You wouldn't be able to be at the deviant parties, sucking dick, doing lines of coke, fucking in the corner. Because the truth of the matter is the trans girls and the boys were out marching so we could have a good time. The masked boys wasn't in the motherfucking street. The masked boys, they not doing the motherfucking work. It was the Marsha P. Johnsons of the world. Be very clear. So when y'all go around here disrespecting and the lesbians, so when y'all go around here disrespecting the trans girls as if they're not the main reason why your ass is able to be free and have a good time and go to DC Pride and go to MLK weekend and go to Labor Day weekend, you got some fucking nerve. You have some fucking nerve. And y'all punks be the main ones turning your nose up at the trans girls, having the most to say when they do the majority of the motherfucking work. And that is the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. Y'all need to have a tad bit more motherfucking respect. Y'all hoes is disrespectful. When I say y'all make me so motherfucking, especially it be the old faggots to me. Oh, girl, y'all make me sick. Because y'all know better. Y'all know better. Y'all want to run around here turning your nose up at the trans girls, acting like they done did something wrong, bitch, and they doing all the motherfucking work. But then y'all want to go around here all around the motherfucking world, Barcelona, girl, UK, bitch, girl, New York Pride, girl, Miami Pride, LA Pride, Houston Pride, girl, DC Pride this weekend. And then turn your nose up and talk shit about the trans girls. Girl, the trans girls is the reason why you can go to DC Pride, bitch. The trans girls are the reason why your ass can go to Atlanta Pride, girl. The trans girls is why your ass can go to Labor Day in Atlanta and MLK in Atlanta, girl. Why are you mad at the trans girls? Girl, I be so confused. Girl, I'm like, girl, what? Girl, I just be like, girl, y'all be so fucking disrespectful. Don't even have an ounce of respect for the people who paved the way. An ounce of respect for the people who actually still continue to do the work. Will turn your nose up and talk about the trans girls. Because the fact of the matter is, while right now the conversation is revolving around the trans community, girl, the fact of the matter is, girl, they all look at us the same. Even though we know that a trans and gay and lesbian and, that's not the same. That's not the same. I'm not trans. The trans girl ain't no gay man. We're not the same. It's a difference between sexuality and gender identity. But when they look at us, girl, they put us all under the same umbrella. As far as they're concerned, we all faggots. Girl, we all punks. It is what it is. We going to hell. So when y'all be trying to separate yourself, girl, you can try to separate yourself all you want to. But bitch, as long as the people over there are in charge, they gonna always remind us that, bitch, girl, they look at us the same. So when you try to turn your back on the trans community, girl, the ones who doing the work, girl, because you think that, girl, you're gonna be more accepted over here. They don't like you either. You a punk. Right now, they just aiming for the trans community, but they still don't fuck with you, girl. Like, what are you talking about? They still don't fuck with you. That's it. You still a faggot. You are. That's it. They just looking at the trans girls and trans boys, really the trans girls. They just on the trans girls right now. But when they get done with them, they gonna wrap right back around to us. Okay? And then we gonna be ducking and dodging. Anyways, that's all I had to say. That's all I was like, I'm done. Girl, I ain't got enough to talk about. Girl, I'm done. Girl, I said what I said. I ain't changing it. Girl, if you got pissed off, you got pissed off. If you felt hit, you felt hit. It is what it is. I'm not changing my mind. Girl, I gotta go to Ross, girl. I gotta go to Ross. Y'all know I love me some Ross Dress for Less. Girl, I kind of want me a new I want me a new rug, but I want a new couch. But I said I wasn't gonna get a new couch until I moved. I might just keep, because ain't nothing wrong with this couch. Don't nobody come over here. But I do want a new rug. You know what I don't like about those shag rugs? I feel like it's like they start to mat. You know how your hair can mat? Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know, like I'm late, but I agree with you on RHOA. Dirty Diana and Mama Shamia is giving. I was the one who took her. I was the one who took her in when that fool put her out, and I was the one. Wait, crimson down. Okay. She betrayed me, caught her coming in from out of town. I want to know. Okay. Wait. Caught him with her coming in from out of town. Tell me, wow. Okay, girl. Anyway, but yeah, I want another rug. I just want a flat rug. Like a flat rug, if that makes sense. Because I feel like this shag rug, I feel like you have to vacuum it every day. Yes, like a flat wig. You know, here, let me shut off. I said the wrong thing. Yeah, I want a flat rug because I feel like these rugs I have to vacuum every day, and I'm not about to be vacuum. I mean, I guess I could, because you better not buy another couch. I'm not, because ain't nothing wrong with this couch. But if I move, I might buy another couch. I mean, I said that this time, and I told you did I say I signed my lease over? Girl, I signed my lease over, girl. Did I say I did say I signed my lease over, girl. Girl, I signed a girl, I was like, girl, I'm not moving, girl. Girl. I just didn't feel like packing, honestly. I just didn't feel like packing. That's all. Girl, when I say y'all, for the girls who've been here for a minute, girl, my last apartment complex, I was at my last apartment complex for over 10 years. I moved from a 2-bedroom to a 1-bedroom, but that complex, I was at that complex for over a decade. Girl, when I tell I would get somewhere and be still, I do not like moving. Girl, I do not like moving at all. It gotta be like, okay, girl, I'm ready to go. Girl, okay, I'm ready to go. Other than that, girl, I would sit my ass and be like, I ain't going nowhere, girl. Girl, I'm not going nowhere. Mm-mm. Baby, painted the walls and everything. I was done with that apartment, though. I was over that apartment. And that's another thing too. You right, Dad's Hop. Start looking for another apartment now. That's another thing too. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is one. One, I didn't feel like moving. Two, I didn't realize that I should have started looking for an apartment earlier. Like I was looking, but I really wasn't looking. And by the time I looked up, it was already time for me to get my 60-day notice. And I was like, damn. So either I was like, either you give your 60-day notice, that means you're gonna have to really move, girl. You know what I'm saying? And it was just I should have started like way early. Like I started too late. Yes, I realize that now. Yeah, I realize that now. Like I started way too late. And by the time I looked up, I was like, okay, girl. Like I felt like I was starting to stress out. And I was like, this is like you starting to stress yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to move. I wanted to move, but I didn't have to move. But I started stressing myself and I was like, girl, just you done. Girl, you done. So now I know that if I move, which I want to move at the end of this lease, that I need to start looking at least 6 or 7 months in advance. Like I need to have a list of apartments. And then by the time it's time for me to put my 60-day notice in, at least I already know the apartments that are on my list. I did it way too late. I did it way too late. But I kind of want to, but I really want to move. I know y'all, the people who've been rocking with me for a long time, they've been hearing me say this shit for years. I really want to move out of town, though. I'm not gonna lie. And I really did. My rent really did. I think my rent went up like $30. Girl, my rent didn't go up that much at all. Some of the girls be saying they rent went up $1,000. Girl, bitch, please. Who was that who I was watching one time and they said they rent went up like $2,000? Was it Funky Dineva? It was somebody I was watching one time, and I remember them saying that they sent me a letter saying my rent was gonna go up like $2,000, $1,500, $1,000. Bitch, please, girl, bitch, please. I am, yes, Carlos, I am. I don't know what it is about the DMV that got a little tug on my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanna. I'm not gonna tell y'all. Yeah, mine went like, it was like $30 or $50. It wasn't a lot. I can't remember, but it wasn't a lot at all. I was like, okay, girl, y'all really not going up on my rent that much anyways. So I was like, girl. Oh no, not Atlanta. I told one of my friends that I was gonna move to LA. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna move to LA. I wouldn't mind moving to DC, New York, or LA, honestly. But DC got a hold of my heart. The reason why I said LA is because I would know somebody there. I was like, oh, girl, at least I would have a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like anywhere I move, I don't know nobody. Yes, Carlos. It's something about DC. When I go to DC, it's something that about DC that does something to my spirit. It's something about DC that does something to my spirit. I don't know what it is. Every time I go to DC, I feel like I'm at home. I really do. I'm like, oh, God, I love DC. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I love New York. I love New York. Those rats, though. Girl. It's the rats for me. And I've heard people tell me that the rats worse to them in DC than New York. Let me tell you something. As many times as I've been to DC, I've probably seen 2 or 3 rats. When I go to New York, baby, the last time I told you, me, my sisters, and my mama went to New York. We went on like a little family trip. And my mama was in the room, girl. So me and my sisters was out, girl, doing our thing. But when I said we saw so many rats, so did I tell y'all one night me and my sisters? Girl, bitch, I didn't tell y'all this story. So we went to New York. My mama was done. We was like, we're going back out. You know what I'm saying? So we went and got a bottle. We drink it. We go back outside. Then that was another night. One night we was trying to find a liquor store. The liquor store had closed. And then we walked to another liquor store and then they was closed. And so I saw a bar. I was like, oh, y'all, let's just go to this bar. It was right by the hotel. Baby, when I tell y'all, baby, we walked into that bar. Baby, when I said we was, baby, it felt like we had just walked into like a bar full of mobs. I'm telling you, we walked in. We the only 3 niggas in the bar. We're like, hey, girl. We ordered 3 Casamigos. I had a Red Bull in my. I forgot my. We all had We all had. I think we all had the same thing. My sister really don't drink, so she really just took one sip and was like, "I really don't want mine. You can drink it." And of course, I drank hers. Okay. And then I think I left the lady. I think I gave the girl. It was like real kind of like nerve. Like, girl, why is this giving like? This is giving like very like. And I think I left the lady like a $25 tip. And once I tipped it was a white girl. Once I tipped the white girl $25, girl, she just started talking to us. Before that, she was just like, she was nice, but she just wasn't talking. And the energy in the bar was like, who are these niggas? I'm telling y'all, it was the weirdest fucking thing. And I was like, girl, this is a mess. But anyway, girl, it was giving some good fella shit. I'm telling y'all. It almost felt like, girl, we in a bar that they probably sell drugs and got bodies in the back. That's how it was feeling to me. And when we walked out, my sister was like, girl, that shit was strange to me. I was like, girl, wasn't it a little weird to you too? It was giving like, girl, we need to hurry up and drink our drink and get the fuck up out of here. But like I said, once I left the girl the $25, girl, she was real cool. She just started talking to us. Go to NYC for Pride in June. I will be there. Ooh. Okay. Y'all know I love New York. But girl, I just be this is what it is to me. New York and DC, y'all clubs be so itty bitty. Y'all clubs be itty bitty, itty bitty, itty bitty. To me, in comparison to clubs like in Houston. So I just be thinking, like one time me and my best friend was gonna go to New York for Pride, and then we changed our mind at the last minute. We was like, in our head, we were thinking, like, girl, it's gonna be super packed, there's gonna be people everywhere. And so we just didn't go. But I do kind of want to go to New York for Pride. I kind of do want to go. I kind of want to go. But it just, I don't know. But yeah, New York, every time I go to New York, I see rats. I think one time I went to New York, I didn't see a rat. But for the most part, every time I go to New York, girl, and it be packed. It'd be like a family. It'd be like 9 and 10 at a time. Girl, I ain't got time. I know, girl, girl, we're gonna pray. NYC Pride was lit for real. I know it was. Well, I know the niggas was out. Girl, I know the poppies was out, baby. I know the poppies was out, baby. Shout out to the poppies, baby. The Cubans and the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans and the Afro-Latinas, baby. And the niggas. Girl, shout out to the poppies, girl. You know, girl, them New York niggas, I like the way they talk. Girl, I like the way the boys be talking to me in New York, girl. I do. I like the way the boys be talking in New Orleans, and I like the way the boys be talking in New York to me. Girl. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the boys. Ugh. Okay. Baby, they be like, okay. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out some stuff because I have a couple of trips planned, or girl, a couple of trips I want to take. Let's say that. Mm. Yeah. Baby, I went to New Orleans. Did I tell you I went to New Orleans probably like a month ago? I went to New Orleans. When did I go to New Orleans? I can't remember. I drove though. You know, New Orleans is like a 5-hour drive. It's not too far. You know, I don't like driving. Not like long distance. So girl, I barely made it. I went to New Orleans. I can't remember. I went to New Orleans recently though. Girl. It was, let me shut up. I went to this restaurant and it was a black guy. He was my waiter. It was a big dude. When I tell you, baby, that thing face, girl. Hey, if you see this video, what's up? Girl. You know what restaurant I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what restaurant I'm talking about. He was fat. Well, I ain't gonna say he was fat, he was big. He was fat. He was fat. Baby, that face, baby, that mug. I said, oh baby. That face was something serious. Mm. I said, girl. I said, girl. Can I have some water? You good? Not really. I can be. Okay. You need anything else? Yes, your number. Okay. That thing, when I tell that thing was so cute. Oh, that thing was cute boots. I said, ooh. And I was like, oh girl, he got a nice ass face. Girl, he had a nice ass face. He had a nice ass face. A nice ass face. He was a big boy too. You know, I don't care. Fine is fine to me. Okay, baby. Baby, fine is fine to me, baby. Okay, baby. He was a you know, he was a little big boy. You know, he was on the bigger side. He was bigger than me. Yeah, he was bigger than me. Okay, he was bigger than me. He was a big boy. He was a big boy. He was a big boy. When I tell that thing face though was something serious, I said, "Ooh, girl, everything good?" No. That's what I wanted to say. Hell no. What's up? I think these niggas gonna get me in trouble there. Let me get my food to go. Girl, can I have a box to go? I gotta get up out of here. I think he was gay too, but I'm not sure. I think he was. I said, "Ooh, girl." Okay. I said, "Ooh, baby." And then he was talking. He was talking all New Orleans and shit to me. Girl, like he was talking to me, girl. That man was just taking my order. Girl, and when he talked, girl, he was talking with that New Orleans accent and shit. And I was like, "Ooh, girl, I gotta get up out of here." I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I got to get the fuck up out of here. Cause here he go talking to me in New Orleans and shit. Girl, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. Girl, I don't know what the accent is called, baby. Here he go talking all New Orleans and shit to me. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Okay. Girl. Girl, I didn't do nothing, girl. I don't be having girl, y'all think I be hoeing, girl. I do not have sex, y'all. Girl, believe it or not. Okay. Not girl, anyways, girl, ain't none of y'all business. But girl, I just went and had a good time. I just went and had a good time. Went, ate, girl, ate food I didn't have no business eating. Went to the French Quarter, you know, had a couple of cocktails. Girl, I didn't have sex with not one person. Girl, my grandmother. Girl, I just went to go. I literally had a bag packed. Oh, I went to Marrow's, babe. I went to Marrow's. Marrow's is good. Have y'all been to Marrow's before? Girl, Marrow's is good, baby. I went to Marrow's. I went to Marrow's. Baby, Marrow's is good. Baby, matter of fact, I went to Marrow's twice. Sure did. Sure did. The Marrow's is good. It really is. Girl, I'm not even gonna bullshit. The only thing that I didn't like, I'm gonna be honest. The first day I went, and it's no shade. The waitress who took my order, she had my order all fucked up. That's what I said. Anyways, the first day I went, I got fried chicken. I said, girl, let me just keep it real simple, right? Let me just stick with something. I got the fried chicken. Oh, I went to Oceana too. Bitch, I went to Oceana. I went to Oceana too. Girl, Oceana is good. It is. I ate my ass off. Anyways, so I said I want fried chicken. I want candy yams. I love candy yams. I said I want red beans and rice. And I want the garlic mashed potatoes. I wish I had somebody with me because I want to start being what Nene said. You know, when Nene, some of y'all that watch the interview, Nene said when she goes out to eat, she likes to order a lot of food because she likes to taste everything. That's where I'm at now. Like I just want to order a whole bunch of food, and I just want to taste stuff. Like, cause I be wanting to taste the fish, the pasta, the chicken, the red beans and rice, the macaroni. Like I just want to taste. I just want to plate, and I just want to have different food on my plate. Cause I just want to taste, especially when I'm going places where like New Orleans. I feel like if you go to New Orleans, girl, you gotta order as much food as you can. It's not that I'm gonna eat the food. It's just I really do want to just taste everything. Yeah. So next time I go, I was telling my sisters and like I want to go back to New Orleans. So next time I go, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna order like, girl, 8 or 9 entrees, and we just gonna have a big ass feast, and we just gonna taste everything. That's how I want to do it next time. But anyways, I told her give me white meat. Hello, I said give me white meat and give me red beans and rice. The garlic mashed potatoes, and candy yams. Baby, this bitch came back with dark meat. I said, girl. No, it was mixed. It was mixed. Girl, it was a mix, but it was mixed. This bitch came back with mixed macaroni and cheese. Girl, this bitch came back with mixed meat, macaroni and cheese. Bitch, I ain't said nothing about no macaroni and cheese. Candy yams and red beans and rice. And because I'm the type of person, now some of y'all about to get pissed off at what I'm about to say. Girl, I really don't like the girl, I really don't like to cause a lot of girl, believe it or not, I really don't like to cause a lot of chaos. I don't. Girl. So I just ate it. I know I should have sent it back, but I really don't like to do it. Because it's like, okay, girl, whatever, girl. I didn't mind, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mind that the meat was mixed. I just said, girl, okay, girl. And she was like, does everything look okay? And I was like, yeah, everything is fine. I'm like, bitch. In my head, I'm thinking, bitch, no, everything don't look okay. Bitch, I didn't say nothing about no macaroni and cheese. Girl, and I didn't say nothing about no mixed meat. I literally said I wanted white meat. And I said I wanted candy yams, red beans and rice, and garlic mashed potatoes. And bitch, you come back with mixed meat, macaroni and cheese, girl, garlic mashed potatoes, and candy yams. I said, girl, damn. Girl, I just said, okay, girl, whatever. So I just ate it. It was still good though, but I was bothered that I didn't, because I really wanted to taste that red beans and rice. Yeah, I really wanted to taste some red beans and rice. Ugh. Anyway, and what pissed me off even more is because, bitch, you repeated my order right back to me. Girl, that's the gag. Like, you literally repeated the order right back to me. And another gag is, bitch, I was at the bar. She literally turned around, girl. She asked her how I was doing. She said, thank you so much for waiting, because she was kind of busy a little bit. She thanked me for waiting. And then I told her what I wanted. She repeated the order, turned around, and then put yeah, how the fuck did you repeat my order? And all you did was literally take 2 steps, turn around, go to the computer, and you still got my order wrong. I said, oh, girl. The macaroni and cheese was good. It was. It was good. I still ate it. I ate half of it there, and then I got full. And then plus I knew I was gonna be hungry later on that night. And if I didn't want to go out, I would have something in my room. So I just took it back to my room, because they had a refrigerator, not a refrigerator. They had a microwave in the lobby. So I just took it back to my room. And then that night, girl, I went downstairs and heated it up and went right back up and ate it. So I still ate it. The meat was good. It was good. This is the thing. I eat thighs, legs, wings, and breasts. I do. But I prefer, see, this is the thing. You know, like when people say they prefer, like when they be talking to a girl, not to go off into a whole rant. I ain't trying to get nobody worked up tonight. You know when people be like, well, my preference is light-skinned women. Girl, my preference is light-skinned men. Girl, no, girl. You just anti-black. Anyway, but girl, like my preference, girl, let me shut up. Let me shut up. I'm just playing, girl. I'm just playing. Girl, like I prefer like white meat over dark meat. I really will. I really will eat legs, wings, and breast. I don't too much care for thighs. The only time I like thighs are if it's like baked chicken or if it's like barbecue chicken. If it's fried chicken, I know this sounds crazy. I would the thigh is the last piece I'm gonna eat. I'll eat it if that's the only thing there. But if it's something there other than the thigh, I'm gonna eat like a wing, a leg, drumstick, or like a breast. The thigh is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna eat when it's fried. If it's barbecue, I'll eat a thigh. I'm weird when it comes to. I'm weird. If it's baked, I'll eat a thigh. But if it's fried, the thigh is gonna be the last thing I touch. And I know dark meat and thighs are juicier and better, but I just, baby, give me a wing. Girl, what can it be like? I want one of them OLG wings. Oh, big ass helpful. What can it be said? I sure got a taste for one of them OLG wings. Yeah, candy. Candace, I gotta taste one. I sure gotta taste one of them OLG wings. Girl, yeah, girl, I want me a wing. I'm like Candy, girl, give me a wing, honey. Okay, drumsticks are for children. Girl, I used to always get drumsticks, girl, when I was on my last. Girl, no shade. Girl, I just put y'all all of my business. But when I would be on my last $20 and I had to get some groceries to last me to the end of the week, girl, I'm telling y'all hoes, get you a pack of drumsticks. See, that's not gonna work everywhere. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Some of the girls don't be believing me. They don't know what you can do with $20. The girls don't know. I'm here to tell y'all what you can do with $20. You can make $20 stretch. My sister would tell you, out of everybody I know, Rodney can make $20 stretch. Oh, babe, I can make $20 stretch. Definitely can make $20 stretch. Bitch, I have a whole motherfucking meal. Hello? Look. Drumsticks. Here go a pack of drumsticks right here. Here go a pack of drumsticks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 drumsticks. They're right now, they're on sale for $5.12. And you could probably get you a cheaper package depending on the weight. Girl, get you a pack of drumsticks, bitch. Get you a bag of rice. Let me tell y'all something, girl. Let me tell the girls how to grocery shop, because y'all don't know how to grocery shop. Girl, I'm the bitch who can make $1 out of 15 cents. Best believe it, bitch. Okay? And the girls who know. Bitch, get you a pack of drumsticks. Okay? You can find you a pack of drumsticks for probably about $4.75. Ain't gonna be no tax. Because they don't tax that. You know they only tax. I don't know about everywhere. But here, correct me if I'm wrong, they don't tax like food. They gonna tax sweets and stuff like that. So get you a pack of drumsticks. Okay, you can get you a pack of drumsticks for about $4.75. Get you a bag of rice. You can get you a bag of rice for about $1.85. Uh-huh. Girl, get you a couple of canned goods. Now, mind you, they're not gonna be name brand. Okay, it's gonna be the store brand. Get you a couple of canned goods. You get you a couple of canned goods for about 50 cents. And sometimes if you find a sale, that you can get them for $3-4. Okay. Now, I don't know how to really cook like that. I just learned how to cook homemade gravy the other day, just a little bit. Girl, if you don't really know how to cook homemade gravy, get you a couple of packages of gravy. And sometimes you can get your gravy for 50 cents a packet or $3-4. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, we already now, girl, a pack of drumsticks for $4.75, $5 the most. A bag of rice for $1.85. That's 2 pounds of rice. Hello? Girl, you can get you some canned goods for about 50 cents. Yes, Hill Country Fair. 50 cents, maybe 60 something cents. Sometimes they have a sale. Get you some gravy. Okay? Or if you know how to cook, see, I don't know how to cook. You can make you some homemade gravy. Some of y'all know how to make homemade gravy from the juice that come from the chicken. I don't know how to do all that. Girl, again, I'm not no cooker. Okay? I don't know how to do all that. So, but if you know how to cook, then girl, you could probably make you some homemade gravy using the grease from the goddamn chicken, from the goddamn chicken, from the chicken grease. Girl, there you go, girl. You got you some baked chicken, some rice and gravy, and you got you a little can, and you got you some little green beans on the side. And girl, you ain't even probably went over $10 yet. Girl, which I'm telling you. Get you a little, and if you want to, get you a little jug of juice. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little jug of juice. Get you a little jug of juice. Get you a little box of cakes. If you want a little dessert. Oh, babe, we can make it stretch, baby. We can make it stretch. Oh, a bitch can go to the grocery store and make it stretch. Please believe it. Please believe it. Oh, I can make it stretch. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's the juice. Was it Tampiaco? That should be 99 cents. Hello, at least it used to be. It used to be $1. You can get you a jug of juice. Now, girl, it probably ain't no good for you. You can get you a jug of juice, a gallon of juice for 99 cents. It used to be 99 cents back in the day. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, you can't fry your chicken. You're going to bake your chicken. You're going to bake your chicken because, girl, we only got $20. So even though you might want it fried, you're going to bake your chicken. Because the bacon is free. If you fry it, that means you got to stretch the $20 and buy you some lard. You know, my grandmama and them use lard, baby. You're gonna have to buy you some lard, or you're gonna have to buy you some vegetable oil. And the vegetable oil probably gonna be about $2. So you're gonna bake it, bitch. You don't need no fried chicken anyways. You can get the fried chicken when you get paid. So bitch, you're gonna bake the chicken. You're not gonna fry the chicken because all we got is $20, bitch. Okay? The $20 gotta stretch us. So you're gonna bake the chicken. You're not gonna fry it. We're not frying chicken until we get paid on Friday. So you're just gonna bake the chicken. And you're gonna cook the rice, and then you're gonna cook the gravy. Now, again, I know a lot of the girls don't like canned goods, but I'm just telling you, this is for the girls when all you got is $20. I know everybody don't like canned goods. Some people don't like it's too much sodium and all that stuff. But this is for the girls when you try to make $20 stretch. When you live here, when you live in New York, girl, you just gonna die. Bitch, if you live in New York, then I don't know what to tell you. Girl, yes, stuff is cheap in Texas. Yes. I'm showing y'all. Girl, this is HEB. This is HEB. This is the grocery store that I go to here in Texas. This is HEB. These drumsticks are $5.12. If you go to the store yourself, you can probably find a package of drumsticks that are cheaper for probably like $4.75, $4.50. You can really live, like, I know it's not the same way in like New York, but in Texas, you can, that's one of the reasons why the girls don't be wanting to move, because bitch, like, not to put y'all in my business, the apartment that I live in right now, if I tried to find this exact apartment in New York or California, bitch, this apartment would probably be $6,000 in New York. Bitch, who got $6,000? Bitch, if I had, bitch, girl, I have to be like Britt Eady. Girl, who pays? Bitch, okay. Bitch, you pay $6,000. I'm telling, I know for a fact this apartment will probably be about $5,000 or $6,000. Girl, I don't pay nowhere no. Girl, whatever she did, whatever she had to do to pay the motherfucking bills, that's what I would have to do too. Whatever she did. Okay? Because bitch, I can't afford no motherfucking $6,000 rent. Okay. But yeah, so if you can make you can make an honest, you know, the cost of living. Don't get it twisted. We still have, girl, you'll still look online and see $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 apartments, right? But for the most part, in comparison to, we still have $1 million homes and expensive ass apartments. But in comparison to New York, girl, you can live pretty decent in Texas. You can. You can. And then it's like, girl, what I pay here, if I took what I paid here for this apartment, and y'all seen my apartment before, my apartment is actually cute. Girl, if I took what I paid here and tried to go to New York, girl, when I be looking online, girl, girl, when I tell you, baby, y'all got me fucked up. Girl, y'all got the game fucked up if y'all think that I'm about to come to New York and be living in the motherfucking, girl, 250 square feet. Girl, what? Girl, above a motherfucking convenience store. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I ain't doing it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I'm not doing it. That's why I can't come to New York until I can afford to live how I want to live. We trying to hurry up and get there. I need about $4,000. I need about $4,000 or $5,000 to live how I want to live. I just want a cute little apartment. That's it. Once I get that $4,000, once I get that $4,000, I just need about $4,000 or $5,000. I just want to live in New York for like 2 years. I think it would be so fun to live in New York, but I'm not living no anywhere. I'm sorry. That's just, and again, I'm not trying to shade nobody. I'm just saying I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to live no anywhere. Okay? I'm not doing it. If I can't live somewhere like this or close to this, girl, count me out. Get somebody else to do it. Girl, I be looking on Street Easy for apartments, bitch. Let me tell y'all something. Bitch, for the girls who know, Street Easy is the website you use if you're looking for apartments in New York, or one of the websites that I was told about. Bitch, I look on Street Easy. Bitch, I be looking at my price range. Girl, it'd be like, yeah, it'd be like 12 apartments. Bitch, it'd be like 12 apartments in all of New York. Bitch, as big as New York is, when I put my price range in, it'd be 9 apartments in all of New York. And girl, I'm talking about New York and New Jersey, Queens and Staten Island. I said, oh girl, I can't do it. Girl, let me sit my ass down and be still. Bitch, it'd be 8 apartments, girl. It'd be 8 apartments, and girl, they be small as hell. I said, oh girl, I can't do it. Girl, I can't do it. Girl, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Girl, talk about no central AC. Girl, ain't got no washer and dryer. Talking about shared laundry room. Girl, shared laundry room. What that mean? Oh, girl, that mean I gotta go back to not having a washer and dryer. Let me tell you something. I went over 10 years without having a washer and a dryer. And it really didn't bother me because when I did move to my own apartment in my old complex, I live right above the laundry room. So it lit like I was right by the laundry room. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But then y'all know I didn't like the laundry room anymore because I felt like they wasn't cleaning my clothes. So I started going to um, a laundromat around the corner from my old apartment. But now I got my own washer and dryer. I'm not going back to not having a washer and dryer. I'm just not. Mm-mm. I'm not going back to not having a washer and a dryer. I'm not doing it. I did it for over 10 years. I'm not doing it again. So whenever I move, wherever I move, I need a washer and dryer. I need a dishwasher. I need central AC. I'm sorry. I'm not. Mm, mm. I paid my dues. Girl, what Kaya said? Pay my dues. Pay my dues. Pay my dues. God paid my dues. I paid my dues. Mm-mm. I went over 10 years without a washer and dryer. I'm not doing it again. Absolutely not. I'm not doing it. And then some of the apartments in DC, they give. Girl, I have never heard of this a day in my life until I started looking for apartments in not DC, New York, not DC, New York. Girl, have y'all heard of? Some of y'all probably got this. I did not know these existed. Have y'all heard of the 2-in-1 washer and dryer? It's like a combo. It's like a 2-in-1. You can wash your clothes and dry your clothes all with the same machine. Girl, I had never heard of that a day in my life. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, girl, what a dryer? Bitch, what a dryer at? I had never heard of that. I had never heard of that until I started looking for apartments in New York. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And you know, like sometimes some of the realtors, they post like videos, like YouTube videos, so they'll give you a tour of the apartment. And so they'll be like, you have a washer and a dryer. And I'm like, girl, that's just a washer, girl. What a dryer. Y'all keep saying washer and dryer. What a other one at, girl? That's either the dryer or the washer. Where is the washer or the dryer? Y'all keep talking about, girl, we have a washer and a dryer. Girl, what is that? I did not know. I had never heard no shit like that a day in my life. Where I'm from, girl, it's a washer and a dryer. Either you can stack them or either you sit them beside each other. I had never heard of a washer and a dryer combo a day in my life. I said, what the fuck is going on? Bitch, y'all got this rent listed for $3,000, bitch. Y'all got this rent listed for $3,000. And the most I can do is get a studio. Girl, one bitch ain't got no $3,000. Girl, two bitch, Girl, if I did, the most I can do with this $3,000, the most I can get for my money is motherfucking 412 square feet. Where, girl, I gotta wash my teeth, girl. Girl, wash my teeth. It's one sink in the motherfucking apartment. So I gotta do everything out of this one motherfucking sink. Girl, wash dishes, wash my teeth, girl, brush my teeth, wash my face. I gotta do all this out of one sink. Girl, I gotta do all this out of one sink. I'm just exaggerating. No, it don't be one sink. No, I'm just exaggerating. I'm just exaggerating. But those apartments do be small though. Those apartments be small. And sometimes they do be asking for 3,000. I saw an apartment in Harlem. Y'all know I love Harlem. I saw a studio apartment in Harlem. Girl, $2,800. When I tell you, I think it was like 300 and something square feet. With one motherfucking closet. Believe it or not, I have a lot of clothes and shoes. I know y'all don't think it because oh, bitch! I know y'all probably think I'm lying because I get up here every day with the same denim jacket on, but I do have a lot of clothes and shoes, believe it or not. I have a lot of clothes and shoes. Girl, I can't do nothing with this. Girl, I'm already over here stressed out because I'm literally about to clean out my closet again. I keep putting it off, but I said I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I need to do it tonight. I'm about to clean out my closet again and pick the stuff that I don't want, the stuff that I want. Girl, don't make no sense. Girl, what the fuck? Girl, I can't even do nothing with the closet I got. And again, the people when I moved over here, I gave a tour of my apartment. The people already saw my apartment. And girl, the closet I got, it's a walk-in, and bitch, I'm barely getting in that hole. So, bitch, what I'm gonna do with a closet sitting in the middle of the hallway that's really a junk closet? You want me to put all my clothes, shoes, panties, girl, towels, girl, like where am I supposed to put my stuff at? I like the denim jacket too because it holds the mic better. You know, I love to put my mic right here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love New York, but I'm not gonna lie. Every time I look online at apartments in New York, I get depressed because I'm just like, I don't know how y'all live in New York. I don't know how y'all afford New York. Like, I don't know. Like, I just get depressed because I want to move to New York, but girl, I just can't live no any kind of way. I just can't. Girl. Now I ain't rich. I ain't come from no money or wealth. I ain't come from no family of wealth. None of that. Girl, I just want a cute apartment. I feel like y'all just getting robbed and girl, like with the amount that y'all be paying for rent in New York and what y'all get. Like the amount of money y'all pay and where you can live is absolutely insane to me. Like y'all be paying a lot of money for rent. And I just feel like y'all don't get y'all don't get y'all bang for y'all buck. Y'all just don't. In my honest opinion, y'all don't. DC is expensive too, but to me, I don't know. I feel like DC is cheaper than New York though. I told y'all at one point I had my whole apartment. I had my whole apartment picked out in New York. Girl, I was this close to moving. Girl, I flew down there. Girl, I had flew to New York. Girl, met with the goddamn manager. Girl, went and saw the apartment. girl, literally flew. Not New York. I said New York, DC. DC. I flew to DC. Girl, I had my whole apartment and everything. And girl, at the last minute, I changed my mind. I said, girl, I ain't moving nowhere, girl. I just wasted these people's time, wasting my goddamn money. I'd have flew my stupid ass all the way to DC just to change, to go look at this apartment, girl, and change my mind at the last minute. Girl, ain't moving nowhere, girl. I don't feel like going nowhere. Girl, I'm wasting people's time and shit. Anyways, we gonna figure it out though. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, you're gonna need a room at 250 square feet, right? I told y'all this girl I used to work with. She was a Hispanic. I think she was Hispanic. Either she was Hispanic or white. I don't know. She could have been a white. I don't know. She wasn't black. Anyway, she was real cool. And she worked in a beauty department at Nordstrom, and she was moving to New York. And this bitch told me, I remember her telling me that she was moving to New York. I think her rent was going to be $1,000, and it was a 1-bedroom apartment. It was some crazy. I said, bitch, what the fuck? She said it was 4 of them. I said, girl, what? No, her rent was $1,000. The rent was going to be $4,000. Girl. No, the rent was $4,000. It was 4 of them, and they were going to be staying in a 1-bedroom. Girl, no, the rent was 4. The rent was 4. Her half was $1,000. Girl, I said, girl, you got the game fucked up. Well, girl, good luck, girl. Take care. And that was years ago. I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't know. Child. I just know she said. I remember her telling me it was gonna be 4 of them. I believe. I think it was 4 of them, and her rent was gonna be $1,000. And I said, "Oh, girl, girl, what the fuck, girl?" Me and my sister, we used to. Some of y'all don't know, but for the girls who live in Houston, y'all know the apartments on Westheimer and Dunvale, Richmond and Dunvale. Y'all know the apartments that used to be across the street from AMC 30 before they tore down the theater. You know, Alonzo Brook. Some of the people in Houston, well, y'all not gonna know, but it was apartments called Alonzo Brook. They were right across the street from me and my sister used to live there. Girl, our rent was $970, and we had a 2 and 2. We had a 2 and 2, girl, and I think our apartment was like 1,100 square feet? Our apartment was a nice size. Dining room, kitchen, full washer and dryer, laundry room. We had what they call them, sunrooms. Our rent used to be $970. Not a piece. Girl, the full rent was $970 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And our apartment was cute. And this was probably what, 15 years ago? This was a long time ago. This was what, probably like, this was around 2000, what, 7, 8? Okay, because I was at my old apartment for over 11 years. This had to be about 15 years ago. This had to be about 15 years ago, or probably somewhere around 15 years. Somewhere around that. Was it 15 years ago? Yeah. It was a minute though. Yes. Come on, Omar. Right next door to 2929 Dunvale. Yes. Yes. I used to live right next door at Alonzo Brook. Mm-hmm. That's where I used to live. Yeah, and our rent was $970 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That's why when I be like, girl. But yeah, it is what it is. Rent, it's sad because, and it's so sad because it is true. There are so many people that are working like full-time jobs and still ain't got a place to stay. That's the sad part. You know how many people live in New York, live in California, hell, probably even down here, and they work full-time jobs and still, girl, living a friend place. Girl, like, girl, it's crazy. Girl, this what, girl, y'all. Nobody, girl, let me shut up. When I tell you I do not, when I tell you I hate that, Bonita. That Walmart right there look like a flea. When I tell you I do not, when I tell you I can't stand that Walmart, baby, I went to that Walmart the other day because I was looking for a shirt. Okay, some of the girls they think they're too good to shop at Walmart. Maybe I still go to Walmart to this very day. Walmart be having some cute shirts. I don't care what none of y'all say. I was looking for a denim shirt again. Now, mind you, I probably got about 5 or 6 denim shirts, but it was a different denim shirt I wanted to get. I went to that Walmart probably 3 weeks ago. Girl, I don't know why all those goddamn birds been in that parking lot. When I tell you, and I said this before, that Walmart looked like a flea market. Girl, all I know is I walked in, all I heard was bitty bitty bum bum. Bitty bitty bum. Girl, girl, I said, girl, what is going on? I was like, girl, what is going on? Like, girl, I said, girl, what is going on? Baby, what's going on? Baby, it looked like that Walmart looked like a flea market. But girl, that's why back in the day, I used to love that Walmart. Because back in the day, I used to get food stamps when I was in college. Oh, girl, them was the days, girl. I used to get like $165. And we used to live right across the street from that Walmart. Girl, I don't know about now, but if you were in college, girl, you could always, I ain't gonna say always. That's a lie. Girl, when we was in college, we could get food stamps. And girl, we would always go across the street to that Walmart. I used to call that Walmart the gay Walmart because that was where all the gays. Girl, I used to call that the gay. Girl, oh my God. Y'all know I'm not lying. Look, Omar just said that was the gay Walmart. I used to always call that Walmart the gay Walmart because all the gays would be there. All the gays worked there. The trans girls worked there. Everybody worked there. That was the gay Walmart. That was the gay Walmart. Girl, that was the gay Walmart. And it used to be open 24 hours a day. So, girl, I would just walk across the streets. Girl, I would just walk. Like, me and my sister would be at the house, girl. Especially girl, this is what we used to do, girl. I'd be like, girl, let's go to the store. Girl, let's go to the store. My step's about to hit. Girl, we'll go to the store. Girl, get us some food. Girl, midnight hit. Girl, I call a food stamp line. And girl, they'd be like, thank you for calling the Texas Department. Then they'd be like, enter your card number, please. Girl, they might enter my card number. Girl, trying to check that balance, baby. Make sure them stamps hit. Girl, I already got a basket full of shit. Trying to make sure the stamps hit. Girl, enter your card number. I hope they hit. I hope they hit. Your balance is 160. Girl, that's all you have to hear. Click, girl, let's go. Click, girl, let's go to hit. Girl, let's go. They hit, girl. Girl, you go to the baby, okay? Baby, there was a days, baby. We used to have crab legs and shit. I don't eat crab legs, my sister do. Girl, I'm not a crab leg person. Girl, my sister have her box of crab legs, baby. Honey, we got, girl, nuggets and shit, baby. There was a days, baby. Mm-hmm. Girl, we used to girl, that Walmart, and that Walmart was 24 hours. That's when stuff used to be open 24 hours. And that Walmart was a 24-hour Walmart. And then, like, sometimes we would just go there. Like, you want to go to Walmart and see what they got? We'll go to Walmart. Go walk across the street, walk back home. Mm-hmm. Girl, that was the days, baby. Oh, I miss those days. I miss those days, baby. Oh. Anyways, child, that's all I really wanted. That's all I had to talk about. I had a cute, we had a cute little kiki tonight. We talked about some things. And, it is what it is. It's 10:09. Can I still make it to Ross? Ross closed at 11. Or should I just go tomorrow? I could still make it. But I don't feel like driving out there, though. I might just go tomorrow, girl. I ain't going nowhere. Girl, I just go tomorrow. Girl. Baby, Ross, girl, Ross Dress for Less. The one is one Ross Dress for Less that closed at 11 o'clock. See, some of y'all don't know. The Ross closes at 10, but it's one that closed at 11. And on the weekend, it closed at 11:30. But I stay at a Ross. I stay at a Ross Dress for Less. Stay at a Ross Dress for Less. Stay. Anyways, I want a new rug, but I don't want to spend over $100 for it. And I gotta get something else. Because I'm sick of this rug right here. All right, y'all. That's all I had to talk about. Did y'all have anything y'all wanted to say before I get up out of here? I want to give a shout out to my friend Mary Ann. I don't know if she's still watching. Y'all say hey to my friend Mary Ann. We've been friends since 2000. When did we meet? 2000 and that was one. Let me tell you something. Mary Ann was the one. If you in the chat, don't say nothing, girl. Mary Ann, I've been knowing Mary Ann since 2003 or 4. 3 or 4. She was the one. Girl. When I fell out with she was a part of the friend group too. So when I fell out with my friend, okay, remember when I fell out with my friend who wasn't paying her rent? Don't say nothing. Don't say no names. Remember when I fell out with my friend who wasn't paying her rent and I came to work, HEB, and I was boohoo crying? She was the one who sent me home. She was like, you could just go. I remember she wouldn't have told the other manager because Marianne used to be an assistant manager. Baby, she knew. She knew. When I tell you, baby, I was going through it with my friend. Baby, I thought the world was coming to an end. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't. Well, some of y'all do. No, y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. Girl, when I tell you, when my friendship was coming to an end with my other friend, girl, I walked into work like crying boots. Girl, I was so distraught. Girl, I didn't know what was going on. Oh my God, girl, my friend. Because I knew at that point I was going to have to stop being her friend. Girl, so she knew. I was like, oh my God, like it just was a mess. Like everybody knew about that story. Not everybody, the people who know me knew. Like, girl, she wasn't paying her rent. I would give her the rent money. And I walked into her, I was just like, bitch, my feelings was hurt, bitch. I felt like Shamia. I felt like Shamia. Bitch, I walked into work, girl, I remember. Like, I don't even think I got my cash register because at the point I was a cashier. I walked into work, girl, I couldn't even get my cash register, girl. Okay, bitch, I walked into the building crying, bitch. When I say my nerves was bad. But you could just go home. Just go. I'm gonna call you later. Okay. Girl, it was a mess, girl. Bitch, I had just lost my sister. Girl, I had just lost one of my best. I knew the friendship was over. Yeah, I knew the friendship was, and my feelings was so hurt because the person who I fell out with, like, we really were like best friends. Like, when I tell you we did everything together, when I say we lived together, we worked together. Because she worked at HEB too. That's how I met her. I told you most of my friends I met at my jobs. We lived together, worked together, worked out together, went to the mall together. We'll go out to eat together. We'll go to the club together. Girl, we'll go to aerobics class together. We literally did like everything together. So, girl, when that friendship came to an end, girl, I was just like, oh my God. Girl, like I was sad, like girl, I was sad and pissed off. I know it took me about 10 years to get over that. Girl, when I tell I can hold a grudge, bitch. Bitch, I can hold a grudge. When I tell I can hold a grudge, I can hold a grudge. And when I tell y'all, it took me about 10 years to get over what had happened. It took me a long time before I finally forgave her. And I knew when I was over it because one time I was at work and I saw her at my job and she was pregnant. And I looked up, I think she was on the second floor and I was on the first floor. And I happened to look up and we made eye contact. And I was like, oh, wait, I'm coming back up. And she didn't think I was coming back up. And she was like, I really didn't think you were going to come back up. I was like, yes. And I think she was like past due, she said. And at that point, I was kind of like, oh, I'm over it. Because I had saw her a few times before then. And every time I saw her, I was ready to slap the shit out of her ass. Girl, I saw her a few times before then around Houston. Girl, one time she actually came into my job when I worked at Ace Cash Express. And girl, every time I would see her, I would be ready to slap the dog fuck out of her ass. Girl, I was still pissed off and ready to cry at the same time. The friendship ended because she wasn't paying her rent. Like, I would give her my rent money. Now, mind you, our rent was like $500, like $570, $550. It was something like that. It was real cheap. Okay. I would give her my money for the rent. And I would think that she would go and just pay the rent. And she wasn't paying the rent in full all the time. Like some months she might pay, if the rent, the rent was like $555. I can't remember the exact dollar amount. Maybe, I think our rent at Lonzo was $970. That rent was probably, it was $5 something. But whatever the rent was, no, I never got my money back. I didn't. Whatever the rent was, like if it was $550, she might pay $500. Or she might pay $400. Or she might pay $525. Or she might pay $395. She was, at one point, she just wasn't paying the full rent. And so over time, it added up. The amount that I owed was like $5. No, I think I owed $500. Wait, yeah. How much was our rent? Our rent wasn't that high. I remember I had to pay it to move into the one bedroom. I had to pay the back pay that she owed, that I owe shit, was like $500 and something. But the total amount that she hadn't paid, it was like $500 something. I can't remember our rent though. But whatever the rent was, she wasn't paying the full rent. And so, and how I figured it out, well, they living in a tree house. Thank you, make it make sense. Right. Rent was real cheap back then. And so how I figured it, well, not figured it out. So this is how it happened. She got a boyfriend. And I was like, girl, let me just go pay my half of the rent. Because at one point, she barely was at the house. You know how y'all get when y'all, girl, you know how y'all get when y'all get a boyfriend, y'all, you know. So at one point, I would only really see her at work. Or if she said, hey, you want to meet us out? So at that point, not that our friendship started to change because she got a boyfriend. So I didn't really see her as often. I'll just say that way. I still considered her a friend. Girl, it's always a nigga. Girl, it's always a nigga. Anyway, girl, if it ain't a nigga fault, a nigga got to be involved in the mess. Anyway, so she got a boyfriend. And 1 month, it was literally, and it was so crazy, it was the end of our lease. It was the end of our lease. I still remember my college roommate, Zach. Shout out to Zach. My friend Java, girl from Dallas, her cousin used to be my roommate. So he used to be my roommate in that apartment. He came down for the weekend. So he was there. So anyways, I had went to pay my rent. And because she started being gone. So I was like, I just pay my rent. And when I walked in, the lady was like, oh, thank you for your rent. She was like, but you still have a balance. And I'm like, huh? I was like, well, this is my half of the rent. My roommate, she'll just bring her half. She was like, okay, cool. She was like, but you still have a balance. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is she talking about? I'm like, balance? What the fuck? Girl. And she just started saying, like, okay, this month you only paid $475. This month you only paid $500. This month you only paid, $525. This month you only paid $395. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Girl. I was like, when I said I was so confused, I was like, no. Girl, she been paying the rent this whole time. Maybe that bitch was not paying the rent. Girl, and I tell you, bitch, when I said we got into it, baby, I still remember Zach was like, baby, the way you was talking to that girl, when I tell you I must have cussed her ass out, when I tell you I was pissed. And I remember her telling me that she had a shopping addiction. That's what she told me. She told me she had a shopping addiction. And I told her, I don't give a fuck about your shopping addiction. Bitch, this is where we live. You want to play around because you want to go to Express and girl BB and shit. Back in the day, Express and BB, that was a store that we, you know what I'm saying? Express and BB, that was a store that, girl, you want to fuck around. That bitch told me she had I have a shopping addiction. She did. I ain't gonna lie. She did shop a lot. She shopped a lot. We would go shopping together. But girl, I was still paying my rent. BCBG, right? Back in the day it was BCBG, Bakers, Express, Gap, Old Navy, back Steve Madden, but it was really Bakers, BGCB, 579. You know what I'm saying? I have a shopping addiction, girl. What the fuck? When I tell you, bitch, I was pissed, and that was just the end of it. And it was so crazy again. The weirdest thing, it was like the timing, because it was right at the end of our lease. And my apartment manager, she was a lesbian. It was a Black woman. I didn't find out she was a lesbian until later on. She let me move. It's like everything happened. I guess everything happens for a reason. Girl, literally the person that lived underneath me, it was a 1-bedroom apartment. They had just moved out. So my apartment manager said, you could just go ahead and just move to the 1-bedroom underneath if you want to. It was the weirdest timing. It all worked out in the end. Like, we got into it at the end of our lease, right before we were supposed to sign another lease. We fell out. The person underneath me ended up moving out, and then she just told me I could just move down, and then I could just pay the fee. I had to pay the money because it had to be paid, but I could pay it over time. And that's what happened. And after that, I still saw her at work because we worked together. But, it was just kind of like, okay, hey, Rodney, you can take your lunch now. Okay. Hey, Rodney, you can go take, you can go take your break now. Oh, okay. Like it was very just strictly, you could take your lunch. Hey, Rodney, can you go to the express lane? Hey, Rodney, do you want to leave early? It was very much like strictly professional. And we wasn't friends no more. It was like the worst breakup ever. It was like the worst, because that breakup was like, it wasn't like we just drifted apart. It was like a real hardcore breakup. Like I knew it was over. It was a mess. I'm so late. Did you hear about? Wait. I'm so late. Did you hear House of Aaron say the rumor while Porsha mother and Shamia mother aren't talking still in the bill? Oh my God. Oh, baby, I didn't hear nothing about that. Still in the building? Oh, baby, I didn't hear nothing about that. Girl, she was an assistant manager too. She was an assistant manager, and Marianne was an assistant manager eventually. Yes. She was the assistant manager. Not like the head man, but she was still a manager nonetheless. And on top of that, it was so crazy because at the time, I was making like $9 and some change. And her being a manager, I think she was making like $13, $14. And so I was telling her, girl, I don't fucking understand. If I can make it do what it do with, girl, the $9 and change that I'm making, then how the fuck you not making it work and you making, $5 extra more than me? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And I'm still paying my rent. I'm still paying half of the light bill. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl." But yeah, it was bad. It was bad and it was sad. It was like I said, it was like it was like a real hardcore, like the relationship was over. And I never I was like, I'm never being your friend again. Because at that point, like, girl, I can't even trust you. Bitch, you played with my roof. Bitch, you played with the roof over our head. Like, I could never be your friend again. I could never ever trust you. Girl, you played with the girl. Girl, you play. Girl, I'm giving you my money to go pay the rent. And you not even paying all your rent. And then when we find out, bitch, I still have to pay your half of the rent eventually. I remember I even called her mama and daddy on the phone and told them. Because I met her father and her mother a couple of times. Like her mother and father were very nice people. But I met her mother and her father on the phone. I'm not on the phone. I met them in person more than a few times. I think it was more than a few times. I was cool with her sister. I remember literally calling her mama and daddy on the phone telling them. Hell, y'all called the parents. Like, I was cool with them. Girl, hey, how y'all doing? This is Rodney. Hey, Rodney, how you doing? I'll be better. Your daughter owe me some I ain't say motherfucking money. Your daughter owe me some money. They were just like, okay, we'll talk to her. After that, I never heard from them. I never heard from them again. Bitch, I want my motherfucking money. Bitch, I want my motherfucking money. You better talk to your daughter, tell her to get my motherfucking money. Girl. But before I slap the shit out of her at this job. I'm trying not to go off on her again at this motherfucking job, but I will slap the dog fuck out of her. No, I won't. Girl, you know I ain't putting my hands on nobody. I just be talking shit. Girl, I just be talking shit, girl. Y'all know I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody, especially a woman. But yeah. Yeah. It was that was probably not probably that was the worst breakup I've ever had with a friend. Like, my feelings were genuinely hurt. And like the way I cry like a baby, like I cry like a baby. Because like I literally, like, that was like one of my best friends. Girl, we did everything together. So the fact that this person, I was like, we just can't be friends no more. And we never got back. We never were friends. Ever. It is what it is though. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But now it's all good now. It's good. If I saw her tomorrow, I would probably give her a hug. I don't care. Will we ever be friends again? More than likely not. I mean, girl, it's been how many years have passed? But if I saw her tomorrow, girl, I would be like, hey, what's up? How you been? How your kids doing? How your husband doing? I met her husband one time too. I did. I met her husband one time. And he was like, I've heard so much about you. Girl, have you? Did she tell you how I cussed her ass out? Did she tell you why we stopped being friends? Did she tell you that, girl, she still owe me 500 and like some change? Did she tell you that much? Did she tell you that much? Since she done told your black ass so much. Since she done told your black ass so much, did she tell you she owe me some motherfucking money? Nickel. Okay. Bitch. Did she tell you she was a motherfucking thief? Did she tell you she was a motherfucking thief? Girl, who didn't have no integrity back in the day? And handled me like some nigga off the street, like I wasn't her motherfucking brother? Girl, I looked at you like a motherfucking sister. Bitch, you was my motherfucking sister. And bitch, you gonna do me this way? Bitch, you gonna play with the motherfucking roof over my head? Talking about she had a motherfucking shopping addiction, bitch. Bitch, not that bitch. Yeah, girl. Bitch said she had a shopping addiction. And I still remember, Zach will tell you, Zach was in the living. Oh, girl, so Amber Alert. Amber Alert. Child abduction from Houston to, here go Amber Alert, y'all. Child abduction from Houston, Texas. Missing child is Sherolyn Rowe, 15-year-old white female. Oh, girl, y'all already know what this is giving. Suspect is Mauricio Ramos, 20-year-old white male. Y'all already know what this is about. Missing child is 15 and he 20. Girl, I hope they find your ass and put you under jail. I already know what it's giving. 20-year-old and a 15-year-old. Y'all already know what that's about. Put his ass under the motherfucking jail. Motherfucking nigga. He Mexican. Still a nigga though. Come on, Mauricio, you masking. What's up? But yeah, it is what it is. You know, I wish I hope she's doing fine though. I hope she's doing fine. I hope her family's doing fine. I hope her kids are doing fine. Like I said, I'm over it now. But it took me a while. It took me like a decade to get over it all. It took me a long time. Bitch, I can hold a grudge. That ain't nothing to brag about, but bitch, I can hold a grudge. When I tell you, bitch, I'm done, I'm done. Bitch, I'm done. My feelings gonna be hurt, but bitch, I'm done. We can't be friends no more. Hell no, bitch, we can't be friends no more. The fuck you think I look like? A fool? so you can get over me again? Girl, you better be glad, because on some real shit, I'm gonna be honest, girl. My mama, and girl, I'm gonna tell you right now, my mama and my friends was ready to whoop her ass too. Girl, I told girl, this is before my mama got saved. I'm gonna tell you right now, girl, you better be glad. You better be glad, because the way my mamas and my aunties and my sisters and my friends was ready to whoop your ass, girl, my mama was ready to pounce on your ass, girl. My mama was ready to pass on your ass because she knew I wasn't gonna do nothing because I'm a boy. Girl, I'm a boy. But my mama was ready to whoop your ass, girl. My mama and my aunts was gonna tear your ass up. Girl, she was ready for your ass. Girl, ready. This is before she was saved. This is before she started going to church, baby. She was ready to whoop your ass, baby. She was. Hey, y'all told my mama. Girl, my whole family had met her before. She had went home and met my grandmother. Stayed at my grandmother's house. Girl, like this was like, girl, she literally met my family. Met my family, came home to visit my family. Like, girl, we were close. Her father was the one who taught me how to tie a tie. Yes. Her father taught me how to tie a tie one time. I was going somewhere and I was like, hey, I was asking her, because she knew how to tie a tie. I didn't. He was like, let me show you how to tie a tie. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And he showed me how to tie a tie. He was the person who taught me that's how I know how to tie a tie today, because of him. Like, girl, we were really, really close. Like, really, really close. Yeah. So that's why it was, when it was over, it like, I know I'm dramatic, but no, girl, it was like a real breakup. No, like, girl, no, like for real. Like, it was like a real breakup. Like, it was bad. Like, my feelings were like hurt. Like, it was bad. Yeah, but like I said, like, you know, that's why I can understand. I don't want to get too much into Shamia and Porsha because we talked about it. That's why I do understand to a certain degree why it's so hard for Porsha and Shamia, or at least Shamia, to kind of cut ties with Porsha. Because when you are friends with somebody that long, it's not even about the quality anymore. For them. Me, I would have cut Porsha off a long time ago. Me, I would have cut Porsha off a long time ago. Be very clear. But I can get it because it's kind of like a marriage in a way. Y'all, I know some of y'all don't look at it that way, but the way that people will stay in toxic ass relationships, friendships or not. I would have cut, let me say, as soon as Porsha would have tried to fuck up my marriage, y'all know I don't even give a fuck about no shit like that. But the minute that Porsha would have tried to fuck up my marriage, it would have been off with her head. Porsha would have had a word to say to me for the rest of my life. And I know you did it on purpose because you jealous, because you ain't got no rich African. And I hit gold over here. That's what it is. Okay. Oh yeah, I would have been done. Once Porsha did that shit on TV, I would have been done with Porsha. I would have been done with Porsha. But like I said, I get it because Shamia and Porsha have been friends since high school, so I can understand how it could be difficult to like cut people off. Um, it could be hard because again, for some people, they look at the quantity of the relationship and not the quality of the relationship. And I think for Shamia, she's looking at the quantity, the quantity of the relationship and not the quality. Because if she looked at the quality, girl, she would have cut Porsche off a long time ago. Because ain't no way she gonna keep playing in my face like that. But you know, I will say this much: I think that Porsche and Shamia need a break. Like, I don't want to just say they should end their friendship because I don't want to, I don't want to wish that. I know I would have ended the friendship. Yeah, be very clear. I would have ended the friendship. Okay. Um, but it would be hard for me to be friends with somebody like Porsha who does not like to take accountability for nothing that she does. And girl, you sat here and said I was fucking Candy and Todd on TV. You sat here and let this girl scrunched up mouth heifer say that I was having sex with Candy and Todd on TV. And even if I was, even if I was, bitch, you were supposed to say no, she ain't. Even if you knew I was over here busting it wide open for Candy and Todd Burris, you were supposed to say, girl, no, the fuck she not. And then you supposed to come back and tell me, bitch, today when we was taping, why Phaedra said that you was close to Candy and Todd, I had to shut that hoe up. That's what you were supposed to say. That's what you were supposed to say, Porsha. But Porsha, now they all kind of close. Yeah, what? Yeah. And she knew Shamia was engaged to be married at the time. But I told y'all, Porsha was jealous. Girl, hold up. Y'all about to get me to talking. Hold up. Can y'all hear me? I gotta let the phone charge up for a little bit. That's why I don't like going live. I done fucked around. It's about to be 11 o'clock and I'm still there here running my motherfucking mouth. Let me just say this and then I'm gonna be done. I gotta let the phone charge up. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna say it again. Porsha was jealous of Shamia, and I think that Porsha tried to end Shamia's marriage before it got started. What's up, Chanel's Reality? Just stopped by to support my favorite internet cousin. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right. That's the thing, though. I think Shamia denied it. But that's not the point, though. The point to me is even if it was the truth, Porsha should have denied it. And real, I don't give a fuck what my friends done did. Girl, because the fact of the matter is we probably did it together. Okay. So if you start talking about my friend hoe ass ways, then bitch, girl, I was probably somewhere in the mix too. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you wanna start talking about my sister and who she fucking, but bitch, the gag is, I was probably in the next room with some other nigga my damn self. So, no, bitch, you not gonna tell my sister business, cause bitch, in essence, bitch, you telling my business. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Candy helped Porsha when Cordell left her. Look how quick she ran the bus over her. Exactly. Phaedra thought she was dumb as rocks. That's her character. Thank you, Resney. That's the truth, though. Thank you, Hiru. Thank you so much. So it's like, girl, even that's the point I'm trying to make. Girl, even if it was the truth, Porsha was supposed to shut that shit She was supposed to shut that shit down. But she went along with Phaedra. But if I really think that she was jealous of the fact that Shamia had found her rich African. I really do think this is what it was. I think that she was trying to ruin Shamia's marriage before it even got started. Because if that's really supposed to be your best friend, and you know at that moment she was engaged to be married, especially with her being engaged to be married, I don't give a damn if Shamia was single. Don't tell my motherfucking business, bitch, especially not on TV. I don't give a damn if Shamia was single. Don't tell my business. But the fact that she was engaged to be married, I think that Porsha was jealous and she was trying to ruin Shamia's marriage. Because why would you as her best friend sit there and let this lady say what she just said and you not fucking shut it down? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Porsha has always been jealous of her friends. She is the definition of a person being cool with you as long as they're not doing better than her. Thank you, Chanel's reality. That's what for that alone, I'm looking at Shamia sideways. Girl, you really still that girlfriend? Girl, I know that's your sister, and y'all been sisters since high school. But girl, you really was that girlfriend after that? Girl, how did you? I want to know. I want to ask Shamia, how did you even still manage to be her friend? Why did Porsha start disliking Candy? I don't know. That's a good question. She was probably done using Candy. Let me shut up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a mess. Oh, we haven't talked about. Oh no, we still now. Don't get it twisted. We still gonna tug on Shamia's wig a little bit. When this next episode comes up. Oh, that sounds about right. Okay, can't agree. Candy coated clip kept coming for her. That's why she stopped liking Candy. I think that's what it was, honestly. And you know, I hate to try to even defend Porsha, but I do think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. You know, we have to be fair. Y'all know I don't need to do too much care for Porsha. One thing I don't like about Miss Candy, I'm sorry, I know Candy is. I know y'all love Candy. I ain't got no issues with Candy. But one thing I never liked about Candy is I always felt like Candy had Don Juan and Carmen, and even sometimes Kenya do her dirty work for her. Y'all know I've been saying that for a long time. She'll just sit there and be like, y'all don't say that. Y'all stop. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. No, Don Juan. Oh, don't say that. Girl. You knew what the fuck they was gonna say. Girl, that's why you brought their asses on the goddamn show. I can't control what my mama says. Yeah, you can in a way. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can. You can control what your mama say. If my mom, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was on a reality show, I would tell my mother what she gonna and what she not gonna say. Don't come on the show talking about nobody on this show. Because I don't feel like slapping the shit out of nobody. Because my aunt, y'all know how I feel about stuff like that. Even when your mama in the wrong, you're not gonna let nobody talk crazy to your mama. Even when you know your mama in the wrong, you're not gonna talk to my mama crazy now. Even though I know she wrong as hell. So, mama, I just need you to shut up and don't say nothing because I don't feel like slapping one of these. I don't feel like slapping the shit out of nobody because you done fucked around and said some shit, right? And now I gotta check them because they're talking crazy to you, but your ass actually in the wrong. Y'all notice how Candy used to do? I like Candy, but Candy, I used to always feel that way, and I still do. Candy will have Carmen and Don Juan come on the show and say the stuff that she didn't want to say. And she would just sit back and be like, don't say that. No, don't say that. Well, I can't control what they say. Well, I ain't know that was going to say. Girl, you knew what the fuck they was about to say. Because of me, because if it was me, I'd be like, hell yeah, they said they wanted to come on and drag her ass, so I let them do it. Because I just want the girls to stand in their shit. That's why, girl, just stand in your shit. Just be like, yeah, I knew they was going to come on here and say it, and I told them they could. Give a fuck. But yeah. Who? Who didn't go to the wedding? The next showdown need to be but then Candy turned around and forgave Porsha. Girl. That shit will always be weird to me. I know some people have tried to make sense out of it. Some people think that Candy forgave Porsha because her and Phaedra were actually friends. And so it was harder for her to forgive Phaedra. And Phaedra honestly never apologized. Right? I've heard some people say that. But girl, as far as I would have been concerned, girl, Porsha and Phaedra both could have kissed my ass. I still don't understand how she forgave Porsha. Because I would have been fucking with Porsha or Phaedra. Girl, just like that. I'm glad Kenya not on the show because Porsha would have turned on her again for social media love. Porsha in that underage comment, Kenya should never trust her again and we need Kenya checking her BS. I'm with you. That girl, do y'all think Kenya coming back next season? Y'all think Kenya coming back next season? No, everybody said no. I don't think she is either. Girl, I don't think nobody coming back next season. I don't think nobody coming back. The only way I would come back if I was Kenya is if Porsha wasn't on the show. Cause I don't know how you still. I don't know how she was still cool with Porsha. I'm gonna say this: if Kenya came back, I don't know how to say. Like, girl, she needs the money. I don't think Kenya, on no food stamps. But we're not gonna sit here and act like Kenya ain't just told us she in a hole. $400,000 for that salon, and that salon probably is still only open 3 days a week or by appointment only. That ain't gonna get the bills paid. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But I would not want to film with Porsha. I would never forgive Porsha for that. Let me shut up. Girl, that's y'all, girl. I don't even want to talk about Porsha no more. It is what it is. Girl, if she come back, she come back. She don't. As far as I'm concerned, I think that they may put the show on pause again. I think that they're gonna put the show on pause again. I do. I think they will. It's so sad how they did my girls. They really, girl, I'm about to get worked up. They really fuck. Girl, shall I make a cocktail? I ain't gonna make no cocktail. Cause I'll be here all night. Oh, thank you, Diva. I think Bravo is retiring the old cities of Real Housewives. That's what it sounds like. Thank you, Erica De Niro TV. That's what it sounds like. They got Rhode Island. I heard another city. It's Rhode Island and somebody else. Who is it? It's Rhode Island, and it's another city. I heard. Right. I think that if they end Atlanta, oh, I'm about to say something that's gonna be problematic because I know it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen because I don't know if I would want it to happen if it was me. But if they end Atlanta, I think they should just go out with a bang. They should have Kenya come back. The same Amber Alert just came through with that 20-year-old man and that 15-year-old girl. I think they should just go out on a high note. Girl, bring Nene back. I know they probably not because Nene accused some people of being racist and cokeheads. Oh, girl. Nene called them people a whole. Nene called them people. Oh, girl. Nene fucked it up. Because if it was me, Nene would never come back to my motherfucking shit. Yeah, now you call me a racist and a cokehead. Baby, the door will be closed. The door would be closed. Now after you call me a cokehead and a racist. However, they did say Nene's name on the show. I was surprised. You know, at one point remember last year? You're okay, never. Baby, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I want her to come back, but I know if it was me, I know how I get down. I be expecting people to do shit that I know I'm not gonna do. Because if I was Andy Cohen, she damn sure won't be coming back to my shit. Baby, I would turn, baby, everybody, I would turn a whole motherfucking, baby, ain't nobody that. Bring her back if you want to. Bring her back, baby, ain't nobody gonna have a job. I'm gonna end all this shit. Thank you, Make It Make Sense. Porsha is mad because Candy and Todd nibbled on Chanel's dark chocolate and didn't want to sip on Porsha's prune juice. I heard her juice was bitter anyway. Oh my God, no! Oh no! But yeah, I know if I was Andy, she wouldn't come back to my shit. Now, I mean, if I had, my answer would be no. Now, if they had to override me, they would override me. But my answer would be absolutely motherfucking no. 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 Bitch, y'all can cancel the whole motherfucking show as far as I'm concerned. My answer gonna forever be no. My answer would be no. But, you know, I feel like it would help the show, but I'm not Andy. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it saddens me. It really does sadden me because, let me set my phone, I'm gonna let it charge up a little bit more. It saddens me because I really do feel like, you know, Atlanta was my baby. And to see Atlanta just go down the way they're going down is just so, oh. Can y'all ask Kenya to unblock me since she isn't on the show anymore? Christian Keys too. Yeah, you must have said something. You was talking to the people crazy. They blocked your ass. I hope Porsha's new au pair nanny understands what days off no means. Ooh. What no days off means. She is now the full-time replacement mommy while Porsha runs the streets of ATL in Africa. Thank you, love my kids. I'm still trying to figure out why she needs an au pair too. Girl, no shade. It is. You don't think it's our business? I think it's our business. I think it's our business. I think it's our business. It's not our child. It's our business though. It's not our. It's our business. As far as I'm concerned, it's my business. Why should it all there? Okay. No, it's not. It's not our business. Why you need an au pair? Okay, you know how I look at it, girl. If you want a reality show, your business is our business. Okay. If you don't want to, your business, our business ain't up for discussion. Cause my business, like I tell y'all, my business ain't your business. Okay? Like yours ain't mine. However, the girls who go on reality TV, their business is our business. Cause it's what you signed up for. Okay? But I don't care. I really don't care, honestly. I mean, Girl. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Girl, y'all know Christian Keys is Sun Queen. I saw that girl the other night on 911. Y'all know 911 the show. Girl, I'm on season 6. Girl, it's passing out so fast. 911 is cute. Buck get on my nerves though. Anyways, we'll talk about that another day. Buck, I don't like Buck's character. He gets on my nerves. He's overly dramatic. Girl, he just gets on my nerves. Anyways. Okay. What else is going on? I have not watched White Lotus yet. Let me send my phone charge up a little bit. Oh, I hope it don't die. Hopefully it's charged up some. I need to watch White Lotus. My mom, not mama, my sister said it was good. Mm-mm. I don't believe. Mm-mm. What's up, Andrew Gabor? Nene was around there sitting with Benjamin Crump crying racism on IG Live. Ooh. He loves a lawsuit but didn't take her serious. The door is closed and locked. Oh, Nene. Oh, Nene. Now she down to YouTube, girl, with bad lighting and horrible makeup. I didn't know if I was watching an episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta or White Chicks. When I tell you Nene makeup looked a mess the other day when she was sitting down there with Tamar, Tamar makeup looked a mess too. Girl, let me stop talking about people. Girl, when I tell you I do not like, when I say I was looking at I was looking at Nene like, girl, it had to, girl, you look dusty. Girl, you looking real dry faced. Girl, you looking real pale, Nene. When I said Nene face look real, I was like, girl, what is going on? I don't know if I'm watching the episode of Nene Leak Show or White Chicks. Girl. And then Tamar had a fade, a baby girl. Tamar had a fade, girl, finger waves, baby bangs, and a bust down. I said, oh girl. Yeah. How you got a bust down, baby bangs, a fade, and finger waves all at the same time? Tamar baby bangs, fade was about this And then her house started right here. I said, oh, girl. So I don't know Tamar. But I like Tamar though. I like Tamar. Oh, some of y'all did tell me, and now that I think about it, some of y'all did tell me that Tamar did start that shit with Candy and with Candy. I think if memory serves me correctly, I think it was when it started with the Carlos King shit. Because at one point, remember when Tamar and Candy made up at one point? Because I think what it was, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Tamar thought that Candy didn't like her or something. And then remember when they made it to Big Brother? Because they wasn't on Big Brother together. They were on Big Brother together. And then I think they made up on Big Brother. They talked about it on Big Brother. And then when Candy came out, right, they made up on Big Brother, and then she invited Tamar to her sex dungeon tour. Remember when Candy had the sex dungeon tour? Okay, so I think that's what it was. Whatever it was, Tamar thought that Candy didn't like her. I don't remember. And they talked about it on Big Brother. They made up, and then Candy had her come out to her sex dungeon tour. And then Candy came out and basically said she don't fuck with, well, she ain't said, but I'm going to say it. I don't fuck with that punk Carlos King. That's what she said. I ain't got no issue with Carlos. She ain't fuck with Carlos because she said that Carlos was trying to steal the rights to the Escape store. Remember she came out and said that? I think she said that either on Scotty by Nature channel, House of Aaron. It was some YouTuber. Bondi Blue. I don't know. I remember her saying that she ain't fuck with Carlos because Carlos was trying to steal the Escape store. He called Mama Joss. Didn't Drew say Ralph was all up in her bank account drawing her change? Now she says they have separate accounts. Which lie is it? That's why I was confused too in my review. She did. I guess they must have gotten separate accounts when they started going through the divorce. Can you do the dance? Can you do the dance Porsha did at her wedding? Ow! Oh my God! Can you do the dance that Porsha did at her wedding again? Hold on. No. Baby, Porsha was doing the Nigerian African slide, baby. She gets on my motherfucking nerves. Girl, Porsha came out there. Girl, I said she gets on my motherfucking nerves. She gets on my motherfucking nerves. Bitch. But girl, she gets on my. I said, baby, she gets on my motherfucking. And then Candy came out. No, and then remember, Tamar got in the comment section. Okay. Tamar got in the comment section and said, basically, she tried to defend. She tried. I don't know if I still have it. I think it's on that phone. Let me see. I think it might still be on this phone. Oh, hold on. There we go. Girl, that's all. I said, girl, you get the fuck out my motherfucking screen. Girl. I said, this girl that went over there, girl, she learned this African Nigerian slide. Girl, she came out there, girl, scooting on the ground. Girl. That's y'all girl. Girl, that's y'all girl. That's y'all girl. That's y'all girl. I don't fool with her. Girl, that's y'all girl. That's y'all girl. Girl, that's y'all girl. And girl, I'm sitting here looking. Girl, and you know the gag. Y'all know the gag, right? This is the gag. Yo, hold on. And you know the gag, bitch. You know the gag. This is the gag. The gag about this whole thing is that was Simon's fifth time probably doing that exact same dance. Girl, the gag is that was Simon's fifth time, girl, probably doing that exact same dance. Because didn't Porsha say he was married 5 times? Girl, this your first time. This is Simon's fifth time. Girl, doing the exact same dance, just walking out with a different bitch. Girl, he just walking out, girl, just doing them. Girl, and you just scooting on down the road. Get on down the road. Girl, you just scooting on down the road. Just scooting on down the road. Girl, you the fifth one. Girl, you the fifth one who did that same dance. Girl, a mess. A mess. But yeah, anyways, y'all got me. See, y'all know how to get me started tonight, girl. Girl, I said, baby, girl, when I saw this clip, girl, and this, when I tell you, it be the most random shit that just pop up on my shit. Girl, when I saw this clip, I said, girl, when I said I was over here hollering at my screen, girl, I said, girl, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, who is this? And I was like, is this Porsha? And I said, girl, this is Porsha and Simon. And I'm looking. And I'm looking. Yeah, yeah. You are so insane. Don't ever change. Thank you, Michelle Johnson. Thank you so much. Girl, I said, baby, this girl is over here doing the motherfucking Nigerian electric slide. She done went over here and learned how to do all these dances. She got 17. And you know, and y'all know I don't do too much care for weddings. That's not my thing. Shout out to the girls who do. And that's another thing too. Even though that's not my thing, I can also spot bullshit when I see bullshit. Porsha had 19 weddings, 19 receptions, and girl, 67 outfit changes. So somebody who has that many weddings and that many receptions and that many outfit changes, for you not to see the importance that y'all put on weddings, you didn't even want to go to your sister's wedding, girl, that was enough right there. You've had too many weddings to make me believe that you don't care about weddings. Because you didn't have 17 of them in one, you didn't have 17 weddings in a 3-week span. Girl, you had people flying all the way from Africa back down to Atlanta, back girl, drove over to Augusta, drove over to Bankhead, down to Augusta. You know what I'm saying, girl? You had people flying all around the world for your weddings. So you know about weddings because girl, you had too many of them. Candy should have Airbnb her dungeon to Diddy. Oh, oh no. Candy should have Airbnb her dungeon to Diddy and Cassie and Porsha as a baby oil bottle girl. Thank you, love my kids. Right, and then stayed married for 15 months. And talking about, oh my god, my daughter is asking for pop pop. Girl, pop pop. Girl, she don't even know that man. Girl, she don't even know. She don't even know that man. She not at girl. And you know the gag is, girl, this is why I need a Patreon. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna be done after tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The simple fact that girl, you had your daughter sitting on that man's lap, and you was only married to him for 15 months, and you had your daughter calling that man pop pop, and then when you say you call him, or when you text him to talk about your daughter, girl, he left your daughter on red, girl. Girl, he left your daughter on red. And you got your daughter going around her calling that man Pop Pop and sitting on his lap. And he didn't even have enough decency to text his stepdaughter back. Girl. 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 He didn't even have the decency to even just say, let me just speak to, Pilar. You said Pilar's asking about me. Let me just, say, hey, Pilar, how you doing? You doing okay? I'll see you soon. Something like that. Girl, you say he didn't even give a fuck. But that's the same man who you had your daughter calling Pop Pop and sitting on his motherfucking lap. Let me shut up. Because y'all know I saw going on the whole goddamn rant. Let me shut up. That's the truth, though. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. And I don't know what to tell my daughter. Anyways, y'all. Hey! I'm going to shut up, though. Because I don't feel like getting no shit started down here. The people will start talking about the girls will switch it up. You talking about the kids. No, I'm talking about her trifling ass mama. I ain't talking about the kids. Okay? She's an unfit mother and uses the kids as bait. Thank you, Resident. The girls will switch it up. You're talking about the children. You're talking about the children. No, I ain't. I ain't said shit about the children. Girl. I'm talking about her motherfucking mama. Be very clear. I was talking about her motherfucking daddy, who was standing in the motherfucking pictures looking like a goddamn fool, standing beside talking about it's family time. I'm talking about Dennis. I want to know what the fuck he did when he saw PJ sitting on that nigga's lap. Because we don't play that shit over here. Hello? Hello? I want to know what the fuck Dennis did. You too busy standing in the motherfucking pictures trying to show the world that y'all a family. We a family. Girl. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. So y'all still not going to BravoCon? Y'all still not going to BravoCon? Oh, girl, I get so pissed. Let me stop complaining because nobody's making me go. Are y'all still going to BravoCon? He did the same thing to Fallon's kids. Thank you, Resney. No, Uga. Everybody said no. Girl, no. BravoCon is in Las Vegas. It's November the 13th, I think, through the 16th. Basically, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. F Bravo. I know that's right, girl. Unless somebody buy my ticket, I'm out. I think I might go. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm gonna go just Friday and I think I'm gonna go just probably Friday and Saturday. Yeah, I'm thinking about going just Friday because I know because I don't know if I want to go all 3 days. I feel like honestly the best day to go was actually Saturday. Last year when I went, okay, I was blessed with VIP. Hello. But last year when I went, I felt like the best day to go was probably. I mean, I guess any day. Probably Friday. Probably like Saturday is the best day. I'll say that in my opinion. Probably Sunday too. But I would say I gotta finish watching The Valley. I'm still on season 1. The Valley is good, but I don't want to go see them though. But I like The Valley though. It's cute. I'm still on season 1 though. Jack, baby girl. Let me see. And that's what I'm trying to say. And that's what I be trying to tell a girl. Like Bravo, they don't know what. Girl, let me stop. Let me tell y'all something. I said this the other day. I'm gonna make a whole nother video because I know everybody don't watch my lives, and I know my lives can be kind of long. I'm gonna make a different video, so y'all ain't gotta watch it because I'm about to say I'm gonna repeat whatever I'm saying now in a different video. But listen, so just FYI, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna make another video saying the same stuff. But this is what Bravo need to understand. And I said this the other day. Bravo needs to understand that while the engagement could be high for some of these shows online, there is a difference with people loving certain people on these shows. But then you have to look at it through the lens of, are people willing to pay their money to come out and see these people? I can go to your Instagram page and say I love you all day long because that's pretty much free. I can go to Twitter and say how I love Real Housewives of Salt Lake City all day long because it's pretty much free. But girl, y'all have to look at it through the lens of, are people willing to pay their money to come out and see these people? Are people willing to pay for a flight? Are people willing to pay for Ubers and Lyfts and rent cars and pay for hotels and then have to pay for food and pay for these BravoCon tickets? And not only do we have to pay for all of that, once we get inside of BravoCon, we still have to set money aside because every person at BravoCon, not every person, a lot of people at BravoCon have their own booths and they're selling stuff. So not only on top of the $1,500 or $700 or $200 that I paid to get in here, right? Or the VIP, because I think they might sell like day to day too. Right now they're only advertising 3 days, but I think eventually they're going to go and let people know they can buy like 1 days. So when you factor in all of that, you have to look at, are people willing to do that? Because I can love Salt Lake City all day long, but girl, once I start to have to go into my pocketbook, okay, and I gotta buy a plane ticket, round trip, girl, I gotta find a hotel. Then I have to worry about food. And then when I get inside of BravoCon, I still have to have money for food, girl, and drinks. And I still got to have money if I want to support the housewives at their booths. Girl, it's a lot that people have to consider. And I'm saying that based off of the list that they have so far, I don't think it's that great of a list that people are just like, oh, girl, let me hurry up and get there. I just don't. And I don't think they're taking that into consideration. Like I said, girl, I'm probably going to go just because I feel like it's my job. But girl, I'm not going because, oh, girl, I'm just happy to see the girls. I mean, I'm going to make the best out of it. I'm going to see Potomac. Hopefully I can meet Dr. Winnie this time. I'm telling you right now, I'm not waiting in no line. Girl, that's my problem. I'm not waiting in no line because y'all got the game fucked up. Who waiting in the line? Who, me? Girl, if y'all, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Bitch, y'all better act like y'all know who I am. Bitch, y'all know y'all watch my reviews, bitch. Y'all better let me up to front of this line. Hey, girl, how you doing? I just want to come and speak. I'm not waiting in no motherfucking line for no 45 minutes, no hour. Not me. Cause y'all be in my motherfucking comments. Y'all be following me, girl. Y'all be watching my videos, girl. And then y'all think I'm about to wait in a line for an hour and a half to take a picture, girl, please. Girl, I'm right. I'm Rodney motherfucking the voice, and you hoes better act like you know it. Yes. Bitch, them lines be long as hell. Bitch, I was in VIP last year. I'm telling y'all, even in VIP, the line was long as hell to take a picture. Girl, I'm not waiting in no long ass line. The person that was up there, I didn't care about. Who was it? I forgot who it was. I was like, oh girl, I saw Danielle. Danielle literally walked right past me. from New Jersey. But I forgot the line. The line was long as hell though, and I was like, "Girl, this is." And we were in VIP. I was like, "God damn, it's a long ass line." The line was long, like long. And I was looking at. I was like, "Girl, y'all really waiting in this line?" Girl, I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I would. Somebody gonna have to come and tap me and be like, "Hey, girl, so and so said they want to meet you. Where's she at? Oh, you gotta wait in line. Well, girl, tell her she better come over here because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about them that much. Not to be waiting in a long ass line for no hour and 30 minutes. You got the game fucked up. Till I said, hey. Okay. Till I said, hey, I can't make it today. She better walk past. She can meet me halfway. I ain't sitting in no line, baby. I'm not standing in no line for nobody. So yeah, all I'm saying is, no, but for real though, yeah, but for real though, it's only a few people who I'm gonna wait in line for. Wendy is one of the girls. I'm talking about a few. It's only a few of the girls I'm willing to wait in line. Wendy, maybe Beyonce. Wendy, Beyonce. VIP tickets are up to $600. I'd rather you launch a Patreon, reflect on what your boundaries of disclosure are, and let's have fun. I know that's right. Thank you. But that's the thing. Okay, let me say something. I know. Well, I'm not gonna say I know because I don't know. I don't know. I think that after they go on sale, they're then going to release to the public where you can buy, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday entrance. Right now, I think they're just promoting 3 days, but I don't think that after they go on sale, they're going to still continue to advertise just 3 days. I think they're just right now trying to get people to buy 3 days. Bitch, I'm not, babe, I don't need to go 3 days. I can really just go 2. I can really just go 2. I can really just go Saturday and probably Sunday. I don't feel like I need to go all 3 days. 2 days is okay with me. I can go Saturday and Sunday and be okay, or either Friday and Saturday and be okay. Really and truly, if you just going just to go, you really can. I'm just gonna be for me because I'm down here to YouTube. It's a little different, but I'll be honest, girl. You could probably, if you wanted to. I'm just saying you. I'm just speaking in general. You could probably just get away with going with just one day. If I had to choose a day, I would say go on a Saturday. If I had to choose just one day, I would say just go on a Saturday. I could understand YouTubers wanting to go every day. Because if you're going to make that into content, then of course you will want to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But if you're just going, you're like, girl, I don't know. I would just say go Saturday. I think you could be okay with just one day. I think I might end up going just 2 days. Because I think they're going to eventually release to the public individual days you can purchase. That's what I think. I know last year you could purchase individual days. Because remember, I was on a waiting list. And I think I only signed up for 2 days. Because I was like, bitch, I'm not paying for no 3 days. And then they told me I couldn't get no tickets. And then that's when girl was blessed with a VIP ticket. I said, oh, God. If I boo-hoo cry like a motherfucker, bitch. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm just going to probably go 2 days. I think. But I'm probably going to go, though. But I'm probably just going to, I'll probably see the girls from Potomac. I'll go see the girls in Atlanta. Well, the only ones I wouldn't care if I bumped into, Britt. Hey, Britt, girl, how you doing? You need to be on VH1. Okay, girl, you need to be over there with Evelyn. You need to be over there with Evelyn, the girls who be threatening people with gangbangers and shit. That's your speed. Girl, you don't need to be on Atlanta. If I saw Britt, hey Britt. If I saw Kelly, hey Kelly. If I saw Angela, hey Angela. If I saw Cynthia, hey Cynthia. If I saw Porsha and Phaedra, girl, I will go the opposite way. Girl, there go Phaedra. Girl, let's go. Okay, I'm going the other way. Yeah. Yeah. Girl, they say that's what they said. This is what I feel like. They said all the girls from Atlanta gonna be at BravoCon. They announced them. They announced them. They're on the website. All the girls and Sheree, basically. Every girl on this season plus Sheree from Atlanta is scheduled to be at BravoCon. Of course, they said there's more to come, but all the girls from Atlanta are going to be on at BravoCon, and I'm sure Potomac. Right now, they haven't said anything about Potomac. Oh yeah, Sheree. Sheree, what girl? Y'all think I be lying, girl? Girl, let me tell you. Let me show y'all something, girl. Let me hold up. Okay. BravoCon. Who's coming? This is on the website, baby. Look at this shit. I'm telling you. Once the devil is busy. Maybe Sheree. Sheree gonna be at BravoCon. Sheree on the web. Sheree gonna be at BravoCon. I said, girl, this is crazy. Girl, Britt gonna be at BravoCon. They go Britt right there. Britt gonna be at BravoCon. Drew, Angela, all the girls from Atlanta are scheduled to be at BravoCon, plus Sheree. Sheree is the only one outside of this season that's going to be at BravoCon so far. Again, they do say, I will say that at the end they have more coming soon. So these are not all the people, but these are the people they have so far on the website. Like I said, I'm gonna go and just make the best out of it. I am, because it is what it is, and hopefully I can just meet. Last year I met a few of the cousins, and it was fun. We had cute little conversation. It was real cute. It was fun. Yeah, and hopefully the same thing can happen this year. But like I said, girl, I'm probably not gonna buy a 3-day pass. I'm probably just gonna go 2 days. Cause the girl, bitch, I wish I would, bitch, please. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go do. I'm probably just gonna go 2 days. Yeah. I will be. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I will be gagged. Would you be excited if they brought Nene? I mean, I know they're not, but I will be excited. I'm not gonna lie. If Nene went, if Nene, if Nene came to BravoCon, that would probably put a little fire underneath me. It would. Even though we talk about Nene, I love Nene. Nene, like, girl, Nene is an icon to me. She really is. Nene she just, she's just a mess. But Nene is an icon to me. And of course, if Kenya came, girl, bitch, girl, of course, if my girl came, girl, it's definitely a wrap. And then I don't think I don't think Candace coming back to Potomac, y'all. So Candace not coming back to Potomac. Yeah. So Candace more than likely not gonna be at BravoCon. Unless they just started filming. Unless Candace make an appearance the second half of the season, but right now it doesn't look like Candace coming back next season, which is okay, whatever, girl. But yeah, right now it is what it is. Like I said, girl, I can keep complaining, but it's not gonna change nothing. Candace wasn't backward on the curve. I can see that. I don't want to see Shamia crying. Girl, I think it's gonna be a whole bunch of crying. I think it's gonna be a whole bunch of crying at the reunion, especially with Porsha and Shamia. I think you know what I think Porsha about to put on the show. I think Porsha about to put on the show. I do. Oh, and then they haven't even announced anybody from Beverly Hills. The only people that I saw, and they were at the NBC upfronts, was Erica Jane and Dorit. I said, girl, I don't know. Even, but even on, but on this, they don't have any of the girls from Bravo. Wait, do they have? I think they have Dorit on here. Let me see. Yeah, they have Dorit. On the website, they only have Dorit. That's it. From Beverly Hills. That's it. That is insane to me. How is Beverly Hills the number one housewife show as far as ratings? And girl, the only person y'all have on the schedule on the website is Dorit. Girl. I'm okay with Dorit because I like Dorit. But girl, y'all couldn't have put Erica Jane. Erica Jane ain't really did shit this season. Y'all couldn't have threw Erica Jane up there, Sutton, Cal. Bitch, I even take, I like Cal, even though Cal, I know Cal, I know people don't like Cal, but I like Cal. She got on my motherfucking nerves. but I still like Cal though. Cal is a kiki. She just needs to come, girl, she just gets on my motherfucking nerves. Dorit is cool. I don't care, but like, I never disliked Dorit. I never understood why Dorit was on the show. Mm-hmm. Dorit is cool. I just never understood why Dorit was on the show. When I started watching season 10, if y'all go back and watch my reviews, I used to always say, why the fuck is this girl on the show? Like, she don't bring shit. I never understood why she was on the show. At all. Like, at all. I just didn't think she was a good housewife. But she cool. She all right. Mm-hmm. Who need to be gone is Erica Jane. But Erica Jane, she got so much going on with these lawsuits. I'm sure they probably gonna bring her back too. Bitch, I did see a picture. I'm not gonna lie, girl. Did y'all see that picture of Lisa Rinna the other day? I don't know if they were filming, but I feel like they were. Girl, it was a picture of Lisa Rinna, Dorit, Teddy, and Kyle, and Kyle's daughter. And Kyle's daughter was standing in the middle, and Eric and Lisa Rinna was there. Girl. Sutton, if Lisa Rinna come back, girl, it's over for you, girl. Sutton is gonna be stressed. Sutton gonna be in somebody's mental health institution by the end of the season. I don't know why. Girl, if Lisa Rinna come back, Sutton, it is over for you, girl. It is over for you, sister. It is over. If if Lisa Rinna comes back, Sutton, it is over for you. Oh, he said it. Rinna is definitely not coming back. Andy said it that he's done with that. Oh. Sutton is on her own. Baby, Sutton really is on her own. Sutton is really on her own. No, like for real, for real. Sutton is on her own. Sutton ain't got an ally, a friend in the group. Girl, bitch, you are fucked. Girl, you are fucked. Do you hear me? Because Erica Jane definitely gonna swing your ass every which way. And Dorit is definitely gonna swing your ass every which way. And Cal is definitely gonna get a few licks in. Because Cal gonna follow Erica Jane and Dorit. Could be very clear. Well, not follow, but she definitely gonna get a few licks in. So Sutton, it's over for you, mama. You might as well go, baby. You think, girl, you think they call you an alcoholic now, baby. You're gonna be drinking your ass off when Erica Jane and Dorit and get their fucking bangs in you, baby. It's gonna be a wrap. Cause Erica Jane told you when she was going through it, girl, she coming for your ass. Erica Jane been told girl, Erica Jane been told Sutton, bitch, everybody got their day, everybody get their day on the motherfucking merry-go-round. And bitch, she pretty much said, bitch, I'm coming for you. Y'all don't remember Erica Jane telling Sutton that? Y'all don't remember Erica James telling Sutton that bitch, and I'm paraphrasing, bitch, every bitch get their day, and bitch, I'm coming for you. And y'all think if Erica Jane forgot that shit and then Garcelle gone too? Baby, please. Ooh. Yeah. But shout out to Sutton though. I would leave the show. Y'all see that's the thing. Y'all be going through unnecessary shit. It's one thing when you need the money, you might put up with some shit. But Sutton don't need the money. As soon as Garcelle walked out the motherfucking door, bitch, I would have been following right behind her. Because I already know what y'all got up y'all sleeve. Girl, not today. Bitch, not today. Bitch, not today. I already know. Girl, I already know what these hoes trying to do to me next season. Bitch, I'm gone. Y'all hoes about to have me stressed out and cursing me out and have me ready to beat y'all asses down here. Girl, I am out of here. Bitch. Bitch, I'm not about to fight no 5 bitches by myself. Don't get it twisted. I can do it, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gone. Hell no, I don't feel bad for her. I don't, and y'all know Sutton is my girl, but Sutton fucked it up. Sutton fucked it up. Because like I said, Sutton wants to be at, girl, I'm about to get worked up. Sutton wants to be at the cool kids table. But the gag is they never, ever, ever gonna look at Sutton as one of the cool girls. Dorit and Erica Jane and Lisa Rinna, and even though Lisa Rinna not on the show anymore, and Kyle will never look at Sutton as one of the cool girls. As rich as Sutton is, she would never have a seat at the table. And so she low-key kind of like fucked up her friendship with Garcelle to kind of think she's going to get in good with them. But they don't really give a fuck about Sutton like that. They never really too much care for Sutton. Now, don't get it twisted. Sutton was judgmental when she first got on the show, all that stuff. But they never particularly cared for Sutton. But Sutton wants, I mean, Sutton told y'all, I just want to feel like a Barbie doll. I just want to feel like a Barbie doll. In the words of Garcelle, she learned that Sutton all skin folk ain't skin. But no, I don't feel sorry for Sutton. But it is what it is. Sutton wants to be a part of the cool girls club, and it's just not gonna happen. They will never look at her that way. They will never look at her that way. They never will. As rich as Sutton is, it doesn't matter. I really don't think they care. Oh, I mean, oh. Mm. But it is what it is. Sutton fucked it up, in my opinion. She'll learn. But I wouldn't have come back, though. I wouldn't have come back. No. No. Especially if you're not, girl, like, because Sutton don't really need the money. That's the thing, like, I don't really need the money. So I don't have to stress myself out. Like, I don't have to stress myself out. Oh, she did say that. She did say that. I'm not sure. Like, I would have to be in a position where I need the money, where I'm just gonna deal with this fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the girls stay on the show, because one, they need the money, which we all need money. Don't get it. We all need money. But girl, the pay is decent for a lot of these girls. A lot of this money is more money than most of these women have probably ever made. And you just sit around and argue with some bitches. So they'll stay because it's like, oh, hey girl, this is the most money I've ever seen. The pay is good for what I do, so I'm just gonna stick it out. But you know what? If it was me, I would probably stick around. Me personally, I would probably stick it out. Because I would, because that would have the game. Yeah, me, me, bitch, I just would have had to do it. It would have to be. It would have had to just be 1-4. Because y'all hoes got me fucked up. Y'all gonna learn today. y'all think y'all think y'all about to run me, y'all? Oh baby, y'all come on, girl. So whatever direction we go is direction. Girl, whatever direction we go with this is the direction we gonna go with this. Girl, I would do it just because I would have to teach the girls a lesson. Okay, because y'all hoes ain't about to run me off. I would do it just for that reason alone. Just to let them know, girl, y'all hoes ain't about to run me off. And that's on motherfucking period. I would be like Kenya, girl, down to the reunion season 1. Where remember when Kenya was going up against everybody? Girl, one time my mom was stressed out. One time my sister was stressed out. She was fanning her. Remember Kenya first reunion? Bitch, that bitch was going. That bitch had to go against everybody at the reunion. Bitch, Kenya had that fan. Kenya was really hot. Bitch, remember Kenya's first reunion when Kenya pretty much had to go against everybody at the reunion? That would have been me, bitch. Y'all hoes about to rub me off. I'm gonna show y'all, bitch. Bitch, Kenya was hot at that. Bitch, Kenya was fanning herself off. That bitch had to get into arguments with them and the whole cast. Bitch, okay. Bitch. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. But if I was Sutton, I would probably leave because Sutton already be stressed out. Sutton be stressed out already. You know what I'm saying? And because Sutton is rich, and Sutton don't need the money, it's kind of like, girl, why are you sticking around for what you know is going to happen? The only way it wouldn't happen is if like Erica Jane got fired. Then at that point, it would just be Dorit and Cal. But as far as I'm concerned, girl, Sutton is a breakdown, girl, and that's all I'm saying, Aaliyah. Sutton is a breakdown waiting to happen. I feel like Sutton will break down. I really do. I really, really do. Sutton not set up like Kenya. Sutton ain't set up like me. Sutton ain't set up like some of us. Sutton is really set up like a rich white woman. A fragile, rich white woman is how Sutton is wired. Sutton ain't set up like some of us. Because, bitch, we going to argue. Bitch, we going to argue. We going to argue, and we going to argue some more. And all that shit about the husbands being off limits, no, they ain't. Let's talk about the husbands. Let's talk about the husbands. Keep talking about my vodka in my cup, and I'm going to talk about the vodka in your husband's cup. Keep on. Keep on playing around. They're gonna chew Sutton up, and Erica is gonna do everything in her power to distract her from the lawsuits. I believe so too. They don't want to talk about their real life. I believe that's what's about to happen. Yeah, but it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I do believe. Yeah, I believe that too, Aaliyah. Mm-hmm. It's sad. I think from her mama too. I think it comes from her mother too. And it's sad because it's like, girl, like, and I guess it just goes to show in a way that having money for some people it doesn't matter because you have the money, but if you still have these traumas that you have to work through, it's kind of like, girl, I have the money. Because I guess in my head, because I ain't got no money, in my head I'm thinking like, bitch, if I had the money that Sutton had, bitch, girl, you think y'all hoes gonna be working me the way y'all work me? But then you think I'm gonna be begging to be your friend, bitch? Girl, fuck you. But I guess Sutton has the money, but I don't know. Yeah. And it's sad because like how old is Sutton? What, 50 something? I know she's in her 50s. Early 50s, maybe. I guess money doesn't solve everything or fix everything clearly. But bitch, I want to see. Can I see? They say money don't bring you happiness. Girl, can I see though? Money don't bring you happiness. I just want to find out myself. Yeah, I just want to find out myself. Yeah. I'ma tell y'all. Yeah, let me just please. Yeah, let me figure it out. Just let me see. I'ma let y'all know if it brings you happiness or not. I'ma let the girls know if it brings you happiness. Girl, just put me in a position, and I'm gonna come back and tell them in a few years, girl, if I was happy or not. God damn. Okay. Money ain't everything. Money don't bring you happiness. Well, I don't know because I ain't never had it, but just let me get it, and then I'll let the girls know. Because the main one's talking about money. Money don't bring you happiness, bitch. You damn sure ain't giving it away either. Be very clear. It's always the rich people talking about money don't bring you happiness. Well, bitch, give yours away. Since it don't bring you happiness, and since it ain't everything, then bitch, give me some of yours. Give me some of yours, and then I'll let the people know. Let me do the research. Right. Let me do the research, and I'll let the people know. I'm gonna come back in a few years and let y'all know, girl, what I found out. What were my findings? Because I'm gonna let the girls know, girl. Girl, you know, girl, it's still some bullshit, but girl, I'm happy. Yeah. Bitch, you know, I still deal with some bullshit every now and again, but bitch, for the most part, girl, I'm good. Okay, bitch, I'm good. I can eat what I want to eat, go where I want to go, girl. Bitch, I ain't gotta clean up no more, girl. I got a housekeeper, girl. I ain't really gotta cook. I never cooked before. Girl, I'm good. I love it. I don't know about the other girls. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Bitch, I got all my bills on auto pay. Everything on auto pay. Girl, everything. Okay, girl. Because when I get paid, I be happy, bitch. Girl, everything on auto pay. I got everything on auto pay. Girl, I got all the subscriptions, girl. Everything is paid. Girl, I got a cute little savings account. Got a little stocks, girl. Got a little investments. Got a cute little portfolio, girl. I don't know what these hoes talking about, girl, because I'm happy. Girl, I'm having the time of my life. Okay, bitch, stay on vacation. Okay, don't be stressed out. Girl, ain't got no bill collectors calling my motherfucking phone. They told y'all a lie, sister. Sister, they told y'all a lie. Cause bitch, I'm happy as fuck. I be cracking myself up. Oh, I be cracking myself up. Oh, I be cracking myself up. Oh, wait, I'm dead serious, too, child. Okay. I just want a little bit, baby. I just want a little bit. Just a little bit. Girl. The girls don't. I just want a little bit. That's all. Oh, wait. Right. Okay. Lights on all the four of my homes is rough, but I make it work. Right. Girl, I don't know what the fuck I'll be talking about. Girl. Anyways, child, we've been on here for too long. I can never do what I say I want to do when I get on here. Girl, I could never get on here and get off. I really need to work on my time management because this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Girl, I've been on here since 8 o'clock. And it is about to be 12 midnight. And I am still on here running my mouth. And I promised that my goal was to be off of here to get to Ross Dress for Less and Ross been closed. And that's what I was telling. Like people don't real like as much shit as I talk. It really is easy for this time to fly by. Girl, it sounds like I talk a lot, and I do, girl. But it's easy because it's not like I'm just sitting here looking at the wall. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. I'm about to watch 911. Girl, you know I love Jennifer. Oh, girl, I was crying boots the other day. Then I'm gonna go for real. Girl, y'all watch 911 with Angela Bassett. Anyways, I'm on season 6. Girl, I didn't even realize I was that far ahead. I'm already on season 6, y'all. Girl, when I tell you I'm on season 6 already, girl, I'm on season 6 already. I literally just started season 6, episode 1. Okay, today. Well, I turned it off. Maddie. Ooh, girl, Maddie was going through postpartum. Ooh, girl. Girl, I felt so bad for Maddie. I felt so bad for Maddie. Maddie was going through it, girl. I be feeling bad. Like I feel like I've heard, I've had family members and, some of my friends tell me about it. And they say it is not, girl, it is, girl. That shit is horrible. Especially, I know it affects people differently. But girl, Maddie was about to take herself out, baby. Girl, Maddie went to the ocean, honey, and was about to drown herself, girl. She left her child and everything, girl. She was going through it. Ooh, she was going through it. That's my wife's sister, though. I love Maddie. When Maddie killed her husband, I was so happy. Girl, that sounded the wrong way. Her husband was abusive. And girl, she ran away. And he found her, long story short. And girl, they got into it, and baby, she took his ass out. I said, I know that's right. I said, I know this motherfucking right, bitch. I was in my bedroom crying and shit. I was like, get him. I was like, get him. I was like, get him. Get him, sister. Get him. No, girl, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get up, get up. That's dramatic, bitch. Bitch, I was yelling at my TV, crying and shit, telling her to get up, bitch. Get your ass up, bitch. Don't you let him get you, sister. I love Henrietta. I like Henrietta too. I like Henrietta. Girl, I just started following her. Girl, in real life, she fly. The black girl, I don't know. I think her name is Aisha Hines. I just started following her on Instagram. When I tell you, girl, she is the complete opposite on her Instagram. When I tell you, her style is so fly to me. So fly. I love it. Y'all need to go look at her Instagram page. Henrietta's Instagram page. I think her real name is Aisha Hines. I think. Something just told me to go to her Instagram page, and I was like, let me see how she is. Let me see what she presents on Instagram. And I was like, oh. She a little stud. She a little soft stud on what's her name? But yeah, she has I like the way she dressed in real life. She like real fly. Uh-huh. Bald headed diva. Give you a little fashion. I was like, okay, I'm like, I'll fucks with her. And then of course I went to the people, that's the first thing I do, girl, no shade. I look at the people they follow. Girl, no shade. Girl, I gotta look at the girl. I look at the girls and see who they follow. Mm-hmm. It's called 911. Right now they're like in the 9th season. I think the 9th season just started. It's a cute little show. It's all right. It's cute. It's cute. It ain't like no. It's one of those shows. It started out kind of. I was like, okay. I was watching it. I was like, okay, girl, whatever. And like it picked up to me. It's one of those shows where, girl, you definitely will probably. Well, for me, girl, I've cried more than a few times. Like more than a few times. Baby tells you everything you need to know. Sure do. Sure do. Sure do. The first thing I do is go to the people who you follow. Let me see who they following. And I was like, oh. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, she's an ally. Yeah. I was like, oh, she's an ally. I was like, oh. I was like, let me go ahead and follow her. So then I just followed her. Yeah. Because at first I was like, oh, girl, I'll be nervous, girl. I was like, oh, let me see if she follows. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Okay, I think I gotta follow her. Yeah. So I fucks with her. Mm-hmm. Okay. Girl, I have to see who the girls be following, baby. Because I be nervous. I be real nervous, girl. Girl, I be like, ooh, girl. I'm like, damn. Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. It was so fun. I had fun tonight. Girl, we're going to work on our time management because the next time we go live, girl, we can't go live because we ain't have shit to in real life. We ain't have it wasn't nothing going on in this live where we should have been on here for 4 hours. Ain't nothing we talked about was no 4 hour fucking conversation. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. I want to talk about. Oh, girl, see y'all getting me caught up. Y'all know what y'all doing. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna put this in hot topics. Have y'all seen the trailer for All's Fair? Love the trailer. I'm definitely gonna watch the show. How the fuck did Kim Kardashian end up in the middle of all those award-winning, award-nominated actresses? Bitch, when I tell you I saw that picture, I said, girl, how the fuck is Kim in the middle? Over Niecy Nash, Sarah, girl, Naomi Watts, Glenn Close, Tiana. Now, Tiana ain't really got no, I don't think, like heavy acting awards. But the others, I think, have awards and been nominated. And you got Kim standing in the middle. Girl. I was so offended. But we're going to talk about that in Hot Topics. Oh, yeah. Glenn Handsome Close, okay. God rolled my eyes too. But we're going to talk about that in Hot Topics. All right, I'm gone, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.